Tower attacks. Drop the jaws like an earthquake cracks. Ram gets wrecked, the silver and black. Webby is back. Webby is back.
Finally, De'Aaron Fox is back, and you gotta expect he'll make a difference tonight. He better make a difference. I'm hoping he makes a difference. What is up, San Antonio Spurs fans, Oklahoma City Thunder fans, TGIF, game number 3 in San Antonio. Our Spurs hosting the Thunder. It was a very, I'll just say a physical game 2, so it's very interesting how the game's going to play out tonight. What adjustments will the Spurs make? Will the Thunder do the same thing? Will they make any adjustments? We'll see, but let's say some hellos. This is a big game. Happy Friday. Let's go. Stephen live play-off here after scoreboard chat. That's what we'll be doing here. Sorry, I don't know if I announced that. Live play-by-play scoreboard chat. Let's get into it. Tony Fuentes, Topat Noob, Bryant, Daniel, Texas Swarm, King Jorge, Delvin, Elrod. Good evening to all. Yes, Jalen Williams is out for, J-Dubs is out for the Thunder, correct? Shabashu the Great, thank you for stopping in. Frosty23, what's going on, Beavis? I agree, Fox is going to turn the ball over, but I don't think he's going to turn over at the rate that Stephon Castle is. Underscore BHC, Caesar, this is a big one. Fox is in, both guys are in. Blueprint, J-Rod, Area 51, both guys are good to go. What's up, Mark? The end of days. This is a huge game, Texas Swarm. Stephon Castle's in the chat. Good evening, everybody. De'Aaron Fox is starting, and Dylan Harper is going to play. Let's hope that they are going to be okay. We do not need, let's hope they're okay. Statistical, thank you for stopping in. Beavis, I have the over on that number, by the way. It is what it is. Thank you for stopping in. Flo Z, I am rocking Emmanuel Ginobili. What's up, the real Bobby February? Thank you for stopping in. Manuel, the chat just went a little bit like this. Fonts White, thank you for stopping in. SG, I think 11 of his shots he flopped in just 11. I saw somebody put a highlight reel together, if you want to call it a highlight reel. I didn't realize he was falling forward a lot. And the thing that sucks is, and I'm being serious here, 30 Thunder fans, I mean this. SGA is a really good player. Similar to LeBron James. Hear me out for a second. They're both really good athletes, great basketball players, but resorting to flopping to try to get calls, to me, it takes away a little bit from how good they are. Just saying. Tip-off will be at 8:35 Eastern. The NBA's been pretty good about getting these going on time. The game time starts at 8:30, but tip-off will be at actually 8:36. I just wish, these players that have such gifts don't need to do Butch Lee stuff to try to win. I don't know. Thank you, David. Says hit that like button. Castle does need to get the turnovers under control, but he won't be the primary ball handler the whole game. Rick, your channel doesn't come up even though I'm subscribed to it, and it said it's another channel. Really? Alex, I don't know what to say to that. That's weird. And Urban, I'm pumped up, but I want to save my voice. Larry Gardner, thank you for stopping in. Road Trip Soda. I could go for a soda, but soda probably not the best thing to drink while calling the game, but I got to save my voice. I can't be yelling now. Max Energy, Grogu is right here. Headband Grogu, Rally Grogu, most of the couch contingent here. Well, Miss TSR is obviously missing. She is going hiking early tomorrow morning, so it didn't make sense to stop over for the game. We have everybody except for Jonathan, our resident UConn fan. He is with her, and also little Stephon Castle is with her as well, being getting some hugs because of all the turnovers. We can win this game. SJ, yeah, BHC, yeah, he is really good. He doesn't need the flopping stuff. He really doesn't. Ant-Man, what's going on, my resident Minnesota Timberwolves fan? Thank you for stopping in. Romain, thank you for stopping in. Ejo, bonjour. It is early over there in France. J-Dub is out. Both our point guards are clear to play at Liam Zimmerman. That is 100% correct. Does anybody know the status of AJ Mitchell? He was dinged up in the last game, but I haven't heard he's out, so I assume he's playing. Mitch hinted that other players are injured or wouldn't be playing if it was the regular season. Luke has not looked good around 25. You could be onto something there. Luke's been up and down in the playoffs, but he hasn't looked great in this Thunder series. Fox is back. Harp is good to go. I have to search for TSR Sports to be here. Something's got to be wrong. Something's got to be off on your YouTube. But whenever I'm subscribed to a channel, I just go into my YouTube feed, and the channel, if they're live is there, if they play a video is there, something's acting weird there. Keldon will be our cruiser tonight. My goodness. I hope so. Keldon, we need you. Melissa, good evening to you. Lawrence, thank you for stopping in. Julius, last game was won by Tony. A lot of fans feel that way. Harper is playing low-key. I feel you. And De'Aaron Fox is back starting. A.J. Mitchell is starting. Okay. All right, A.J. Mitchell in place of Jalen Williams, J-Dub, not the other Jalen. There's two Jalen Williams, I know. I got to think J-Dubs might miss a few games. That hamstring has been on and off for him for the entire season, right? Drop the hammer, thank you for stopping in. I'm relatively newbie follow of NBA. At some point, if you could do a video on basketball tactics, the different posts, jersey numbers, rotations. Oh, gosh. I thank you for that, Romain. I'm not good, per se, at basketball-type coach breakdowns. I did do a video yesterday, which that video got us over 35,000 subscribers, so a little milestone for the channel today, actually. But that type of stuff is not really my wheelhouse. I would love to, but I would not do it justice. Million Genu 6353 with the $10 super chat says, Rich, I can't believe we're here, man. We've been here since the Langford days. Go Spurs, go. Romeo Langford. I had to think about that for a second. I'm like, Langford? I'm thinking like, Langford, like Romeo Langford, yes. Oh, King, of course. It's the playoffs. Of course, there's a million channels. That's why I ask you guys for the thumbs up, support the channel. What's up, Stinger X Factor? Because out of all those million channels, I don't think many of those are dedicated Spurs channels. It's probably me and, well, it might be just me. I don't know. What's going on, Vicky? Psychedelic, thank you for being here. You know what? Let's get an early Greg Popovich up here. Pop, where you at? Mark, I agree, and Daryl, I wish J-Dub was playing. I don't wish anything injury-wise on the other team. Harper's injury was an abductor injury, which is in your leg somewhere. Lucas Samanic days. Oh, boy. It was mild, I believe. The MRI came up negative, so hopefully he's okay. Jarling Chong, today I'm wearing number 2, Harper, black and silver. I got my heart behind me. I do have a number 2 on my jersey. It's just there's a number 0 next to it as well. Gribbler, Fox, and Harper are playing. Like number 69, thank you, King Horror. Let's keep it going, though. Keep those thumbs up, rolling on in. Keep on rolling, rolling, rolling. You know the best way to stop asking you guys to hit the thumbs up is actually hit the thumbs up. So I'll be like, all right, there's a bunch of thumbs up raining, and I don't have to keep pushing it. Expectation, pain. Is it groinish, the abductor? Is it more by the Frankenbeans? I don't remember. 5 Lug Racing. Done. I just happen to be wearing the jersey you gave me. Ageless Hacks, we can get an early WemVP, and we're going to need WemVP tonight. Con City. Uh-oh, you got Jail's ire. JL's wondering what I'm talking about. Con, not the Wrath of Con, JL. Harper and Fox are playing. Fox, I gotta presume, will start. And that's going to take a lot of pressure off Stephon Castle. Obviously, a lot of eyeballs are on him because he has turned the ball over 20 times in the last 2 games. And I hate saying that because that is an NBA record for 2 games in the playoffs. So hopefully he plays much better. Spurs talk, that's what I'm hoping for. If we didn't turn the ball over at such a high clip, even with the calls not necessarily going our way in game 2, I'm trying to be, politically correct here. The turnovers, if we got turned it over a few less times, maybe we win that game. Of course, a lot of folks will say TSR, the reason we turned it over so much is we were being grabbed, this, that, and the other. Let's just hope this is one thing I hope for tonight, more than anything, this is for Thunder fans and Spurs fans, is that we just have a clean game where we're not looking at the refs on either side of the ball. There's no shenanigans. If there's any holding by either team, the refs call immediately and shut it down. So both teams can just play basketball, and the better basketball team wins, not the better team that gets away with more on the court. Who would I rather play in the finals? The Cavaliers, but I think I got to think, and I don't like to jump the gun like, some of the analysis like Kendrick Perkins or Gilbert Arenas. The Knicks are up 2-0 now, but I think losing that game 1 the way the Cavs did, that's got to really suck the life out of you. They were up by 20 or 22? I shut the game off when they were up by 20, and then I put it back on when it was going into overtime. That's a heartbreaker. They could have taken one away from New York in New York, and now they're going home down 2-0. I think the Cavaliers are probably losing that series, and the Knicks are the tougher matchup. They're also the better team. That's all I got to say. Road trip, I agree. TG's what's going on? Hector Rodriguez says game over. We still got to win 3 more. Carcass, what's going on? 22 with 7 minutes left. 22 with 7 minutes left. I'm not sure. The game was it 22 with 7 minutes left? The Knicks and Cavs? Dang. What a comeback. Facepalm has us winning like 1999, which the Spurs won against the Knicks. I mean, probably did it Knicks again. Julius, I don't know. I try not to think of any players as dirty players. Luguentz Dort, I know, has some questionable plays in his career, but I never really thought of the Isaiah Hartenstein as a dirty player. And I definitely did not think of Chet Holmgren, but seeing some of the stuff Chet's now doing in the game, I'm like, who is directing this? Is it the coach? I mean, it's got to be coming from the coach, right? And I guess the directive would be, is it until they start calling it, keep doing it. And I get that. I don't like it, but a lot of, ESPN was talking about, like, if they're going to let you get away with it, then do it. But my concern is you're going to hurt somebody like that. And that's what I don't want to see, is somebody, get knocked out for a game, multiple games, or a season-ending injury. Not cool. Yes, you are, Ant-Man. Spurs got this. Hector, I hope you're right. I'm liking something on several accounts. Oh, no, don't do that, Lisa. I can't ever endorse that. That's actually against the YouTube rules for me to say do that. So I'm prefer you guys that. I think YouTube monitors stuff like that, so we actually don't want to do that. Maybe 2, but not more than that. TX Zombie, thank you for stopping in. I hope it. Yes, Zudura. I was just talking about it. Just fair officiating for both teams. That's all I ask. Sammy, I am live. See, I just answered your question. Gotcha. Frankenstein. I heard people call him Fartenstein. Student of the Savior. What's going on? Road trip. That is fair. Castle. No turnovers. Dante. I'm okay with a couple, but not 10. Obviously. Bible English. What's going on? And Poop Holmgren. Nice. Go Spurs Go from Houston. What's going on, Arturo? I like that psychedelic. Spurs in 5. My prediction is Spurs in 6. Hanover Fist. Lele Spurs to you. That Knicks comeback makes the Wolves giving up with 8 minutes left look really... Yeah. When the Timberwolves, that was game, 6 with 8 minutes left. Ant went over and said, good luck to everybody. JB, I had no comment on that. Yes, 2-1 would be incredible, Bubba. Hans Gruber, yippee-ki-yay to you. Thank you for stopping in. In the Frostbank, the Spurs fans are wearing their Fiesta colors in Frostbank. We've got the orange, the pink, the aqua. Is that going aqua? The announced team is Mike Tirico, Jamal Crawford, and Reggie Miller. I appreciate that, Lisa. Game tip-off is in about 8 minutes. Harper and Fox are available. Arnold, Sean Alexander, thank you for stopping in. At least 60, okay. Nice, Ito. I got you. I see what you did there. Josh, go Spurs, go to you. Chet's about to blow up and put 12-7-4. I don't think that's blow up. 12-7-4 turnovers is not a good game. Kid Kiddos, thank you. People are asking a lot. Everybody's good to go for the Spurs. For the Thunder, J-Dubs, that Jalen Williams is out. That hamstring injury has bothered him all year, and it continues to bother him. What's up, Sean? I saw an interesting video today that said the NBA probably loves what's happening with the Thunder, which what I mean is they're getting a lot of press. They're getting a lot of eyeballs. They're getting a lot of views on the social medias. They're kind of playing the part of the bad guy. Not that they're bad people per se, but their on-court antics are angering a lot of fans. Really, the only fan base that's behind OKC right now is OKC. I feel like every other fan, every non-Thunder fan is watching what's happening and going, it ain't right. I'm hoping nobody gets hurt tonight. When Yappa says, nope, they're bad people. Why do we get away from doubling SG in game 2? I don't know. The series is breaking. Yes, actually, RHR. To any of you that did not know, game 1 was the most watched game 1 Western Conference final ever, I believe. So yeah, Wemby, this series, I said this in game number 1. I said, this is the NBA Finals. It's not actually the NBA Finals, but this series is going to outdraw the NBA Finals. This is the must-see TV. This is Chet versus Wemby. This is the Thunder versus the Spurs. 2 teams who should be at the top of the Western Conference for the next decade. This is the marquee matchup, and you damn well bet the NBA's hoping this goes 7 games. Didn't play Carter. What, by the way, Melissa, you're asking about Carter Bryant. What is with the fan that shot Carter Bryant on video in the bathroom? That's got to be illegal, I would think, in some way. I know he was not doing any business. He was washing his hands. But I would think filming anybody in the bathroom, there's got to be some kind of privacy, something. I get he's a celebrity. He's a San Antonio Spurs. But come on, man. Have a little class. Thank you. You're welcome, Hector. Yes, Spurs versus Knicks I think will be huge. I just think this will be a little bigger. I could be wrong. I was very wrong. Force versus well, road trip technically are both the Force. The dark side is the Force. The light side versus the dark side, I believe, is the analogy there. I could be wrong. I don't know. NBA would like, yes, Wemby and MSG, absolutely. How are we getting ahead of ourselves? Spurs next finals? I can say that. It certainly hasn't happened yet. My buddy put me on this channel, just subscribed. Thank you, 00-37D. 0037D. I was trying to think if that makes a word, but I guess it doesn't. But thank you for saying subscribe. I appreciate you being here. OKC fans being OKC fans, recording people in the bathroom. It is what it is. Alexis, thank you for stopping in. I see the emojis in the chat. Weird thing on YouTube, I couldn't find a champagne emoji. I know it's on my phone, but and there was no harp. So I guess that's why we gotta go with the broccoli. And I don't know, is that a little wine bottle or is it actually champagne? I don't know. Jersey. I am wearing Emmanuel Ginobili. Public bathroom is off limits at all time for cameras. I figured. I would love the Spurs to win 5 to 6 chips with Wemby Castle. I mean, yeah, that'd be absolutely awesome. The Plurg, what's going on? Sounds like playing their cards right deserves an asterisk. Sounds like someone's still Spurs poopy about the last Spurs dynasty. Oh, you know what? While we're talking, we only have 5 minutes till tip-off. Let's talk about the last game statistically. Isaiah Hartenstein was huge for the Thunder. He had 10 points and 13 rebounds, but it was his defense, physicality, grabbing, holding, whatever you want to call it. He certainly affected Wemby's game. Now the Spurs have to adjust. Chet Holmgren, 13 points and only 4 boards. Chet, not really a factor in the series yet. SGA looked more like SGA with 30 points and 9 assists. Dort with 8 points. Jalen Williams, who's now out tonight, with 4 points and 7 minutes off the bench. And their bench has been killing us. They have 4 guys off the bench in OKC in double digits. Alex Caruso at 17, who has been fantastic this series. Kaysen Wallace with 12. Jared McCain with 12. AJ Mitchell with 10. Jalen Williams also contributed 6. And I believe they had... Yeah, look at the steals. 4 for Kaysen Wallace, 2 for Jared McCain, 4 for AJ Mitchell, 11 steals off the bench. Twisted, what's going on? And then for our San Antonio Spurs, Julian Champagnie did not have a great night shooting. 2 of 8 from the field, including 1 of 7 from 3. Finished with 8 points and 5 boards. Wemby with 21 and 17. Wasn't enough, though, unfortunately. Vassell. Devin's been... Gee, I like the effort Devin's been putting on the defensive side. I've said it a lot. I'll say it again. You just... Yeah, thank you, UFO Chief. He says, hit that like button. Thank you very much. Stephon Castle, a nice game, except those 9 turnovers are awful. His 3-point shooting was not on point either. 8 assists, 5 boards, 25. I like that, but the 9 turnovers, he's got at minimum cut those in half and round down. Dylan Harper was doing pretty well until he got injured. He finished with 12 points off the bench. Not a heck of a lot there. Harrison Barnes with 5 actually hit a 3-pointer in non-garbage time. Keldon Johnson with 10 and 5. Carter Bryant ran around and did some cardio. Luke Kornet, 4, and Jordan McLaughlin. Yes, Jordan McLaughlin played because of De'Aaron Fox being out. Played and got 6 points. Actually played okay. I don't think Jordan McLaughlin was bad. We need more from everybody. The Wolves are trying to get Kyrie Irving? That would be odd. All right, my friends, we're getting close to game time. I see some folks singing in the chat. I like it. I like it. Let's keep the thumbs up going. Where are we at with thumbs up? We are at, can we get to 300 thumbs up before tip-off? We've actually had a lot of streams get to 500. We are getting close, my friends. If you have not hit the thumbs up, give it a like, give it a push, or Grogu will kick your tush. No. I don't know if Grogu can reach that high. He's kind of short. Fox and Harper are playing. How about a thumbs up for Fox and Harper playing? But you didn't see that coming. I don't know. Daniel, I do not see this being a blowout. No, not for either team. Jamie Sanchez, this is a huge game. Jamal, thank you for stopping in. Ezekiel Nkendabumbi. I'm sorry, I really tried to butcher that. Phil, thank you for stopping in. I see some emojis in the chat. Black K, thank you for stopping in. Thunder fan, you are in the house. And Thunder fans, you are welcome here. Spurs fans, I know you're frustrated with the last game's officiating it. Don't take it out on Thunder fans in the chat. That's not cool. It's not the fan base. It's the game. So direct your anger not at the fans. Thunder fans, I ask the same. If there's something happening you don't like, don't direct it at the fan base. Direct it at the refs. Direct it at the players. Whatever. Let's just have a fun game and let's all get along here. J-Dub is, yes, Joseph Benavine. J-Dub's hamstring is like a noodle. It's literally a noodle hamstring. Christian Picardo, thank you for stopping in. What if the refs are in the chat? That would be something. I certainly doubt it. What's up, Crash Farmer? Fox is starting. And Mitch Johnson's in the house. And the crowd is loud and berserk already. Now, people are saying Tony Brothers is out, but I haven't seen anything official yet on that. And Danny, I hope we get better camera angles, better audio from NBC. NBC's NBC's presentation, if you guys don't know, I have not liked it. Usually the camera angle with sports, if this was the camera, it kind of goes like this on the court, right? Kind of side to side. Lately, they've been kind of doing like a up here, an NBA 2K camera angle, and it makes it really hard to follow the action. And as somebody that's calling the game, it makes it even harder for me to call the game. All right, buddy. Let's have a good game. Let's have a good game. Yeah, from underground. Yes, let's get this game. Go Spurs, go. Go Spurs, go to all of you. Indeed. Who's this cute Spurs sideline reporter? I'm just saying. Javon Davis. I'm about to watch it too. It's on NBC and Peacock for those that don't know. Oh, Wemby being on the offensive team was a no-brainer. He was the unanimous defensive player of the year, so that... Will Wemby get payback? That's a good question. Will Wemby get payback on Hartenstein? I don't mean, we need a Yodi Boop. Good luck, Boop. Boop. Grover doesn't really have a booper. And he's got a plastic booper, so I don't want to actually hit the camera. Yes, I'll enjoy my vodka. Is that what you call water only? The crowd is absolutely loud tonight. They are pumped up as they should be. The first Western Conference Finals game in San Antonio since when, guys? Like 2014, right? And a Rovan with the $2 super chat says, peed off Wemby coming in hot tonight. Guaranteed! Players are on the court, and here we go. Jump ball on the way. Wet. Chet versus Wemby. Let's go. Fox is suited up, and he's on the court right now. And the Spurs win a jump ball. All right, Singer X Factor. Boop Grogu for me. Fox is back, and I hope he steadies the offense with his foxiness. I don't know. Already starting off with a horrible camera angle for the record. Fox into the paint. Throws up a layup. And De'Aaron Fox, welcome back. It is Thunderball. Spurs up 2-0. And if you don't know, AJ Mitchell's starting tonight. J-Dub is out. Chet Holmgren's jumper is a air ball. Wemby's going to bring it up the court. He's got Hartenstein on him. Gets it over to Castle. Castle guarded by Chet Holmgren. Okie dokie. That's something. Wemby grabbing a Hartenstein. Gets it out to Champagny. Champagny back to Wemby. Wemby still guarded by Hartenstein. Little crossover. Step back three. Oh! There we go. Harper's playing, guys. Harper's playing. You got to think Wemby's coming out angry tonight. AJ Mitchell with the ball, guarded by Fox. And Mitchell will reset the offense. I think he's trying to get to... No, he's not going to get to SGA. He almost lost the ball. And he does lose the ball. Wemby gets the ball falling out of bounds. Fox will bring it up for San Antonio. Gets it up to Champagny. He stops and pops a three. Castle with the rebound. Put back, fouled. And you can feel the energy in San Antonio. I can feel it coming in the air tonight.
Go Spurs go. And I've been waiting for this moment for all my life. Go Spurs go. Go Spurs go.
I'm pumped up, guys. Just imagine if I drank on stream. Good grief. 6-0. Crowd is rabid. I'm rabid. Slothy's rabid. He wants the Spurs win. Boop. All right, he's not really rabid, but he's cute. 6-0 Spurs. Let's go. Castle second free throw is good. I'm glad you guys like the song. I don't even know what I was just doing there. I don't even know the lyrics I said. Shabashu, I was about to lose it too. It is Thunderball. Dort's going to get it to Hartenstein. Hartenstein drops it off to SGA. And there's a quick foul on Castle on SGA. Crowd is booing loud. Was it a foul? I don't know. Let's take a look at the replay. It is 7-0 Spurs, 10:25 to go. We're not going to see a replay. They're going to get it back into Hartenstein. 12 on the shot clock for the Thunder. Drop it off to AJ Mitchell. Mitchell in the paint. Stops and pops a two. No good. Vassell with the rebound. Let's go, Spurs. Let's go. Let's keep it going. Vassell for three. Counter! Timeout, OKC. Let's go. I'm going to have an aneurysm before this game's over at this rate. I don't like blowouts. I will tell you right now, guys, I would love to see the Spurs blow out the Thunder by 40 or more. Absolutely would love it. 10-0. That's a good start. The crowd is pumped up, and Melsvan, thank you for stopping. Yes, they are. Box score, Bible English. Is ESPN not showing it yet? Oh, there it is. I had to click on the page. Thank you. Appreciate you. Sometimes I have to click on it to get it to wake it up. Let's get Stephon Castle in there. We don't want the pineapple to be left off the screen. All right, scoreboard, game clock above my head. Players on the court are over to your right, my left. Whew, what a good start. Bench like Blakey, thank you for stopping. UFE Chief says, support the channel, hit the thumbs up. Yeah, how about a thumbs up for our start here? I love your voice, sir. You should be able to... Joseph, I do make music on the channel. Bro, Spurs, bro, what's going on? I make music. Everything that you hear on the channel musically... Not everything, should I say. The TSR Sports music playlist, I sing everything except for one song. That's the song about Baby Yodi. It is an AI-generated female vocal. I do background vocals on it, but any male front lead vocal voice you hear, that is definitely me. Vincent, what's going on from Colombia? Hugo, Beyond the Box. Euro Loki, thank you for stopping in. Mr. Jones, it looked like it was, but I want to see a replay to be for sure. A very good start. And yeah, Vassell hitting his shots is good. Yes, we can get a Chuck Norris. Absolutely. What's up, Jay? Thank you for stopping in. Harper is good to go. Jay Fry with the $2 super chat says, welcome back, D. Aaron Fox. I'm going to move this water since I've been swinging my fists around. I don't want to smash my water off my table. I'm going to need it. Because the Giants stink. They do. Love your channel, gang. You remind me of the good old radio days. Love the sound. Hope the Spurs bust these boys. So bench like Blakey. People ask me what I do, and they're like, they just sit there and watch and stare at you. I'm like, no. Think of it as radio, like the old school radio, but it's interactive where there's a chat where you can talk with other Spurs fans. You can talk to Thunder fans, just the NBA fans in general. BTA the Thunder. Go Spurs, go. Let's get some pop-up. Pop, where are you at? That's not Pop, that's the intro. Oh my goodness, that's Greg Popovich. Go Spurs, go to everybody. Ken Kendrick, thank you for stopping in. I know a lot of you are up early in the morning for this game, and I appreciate you, or you're up late, whatever it is. Rich, Miss TSR isn't there tonight. Why is So, Phil, good question. Slothy's been out of town with Miss TSR a lot, so I haven't been able to hang out with him, or Yodi hasn't gotten to hang out with him. So when she headed home, she's like, I'm just going to take Jonathan with me. And I was like, well, she wanted Slothy to hang out and get to see the games. I was like, well, take Stephon Castle with you. He's been having a rough series. He could use, Jonathan could use a friend. I don't want Jonathan to be alone. DJ Rose with the $2 super chat says, I'm late, but what's good, TSR fam? 2-1, go Spurs, go. OKC has awakened the beast. Hopefully, good morning from Singapore. Shout out to everybody in the channel. Thanks for supporting the channel. Yes, thank you all for the thumbs up. We hit 35,000 subscribers today. Next road, next stop, 40,000. Nope. I just hit Windows Media Player Legacy. I didn't want to do that. There we go. Back to the game. OKC looking for their first bucket still. And they ain't going to get it there. I think I was blocked by Wemby as I was looking at looking over this way. Dort with the ball. 8 on the shot clock. Drives on Castle. And turns it over. Wemby's going to bring it up the court. Gets it up to Fox. And that's a layup, and it's a 12-0 start, guys. Ant-Man, I do have a P.O. box. It's listed in the About section. If you really want me to send me a Timberwolves jersey, I will keep it. And a block by Castle and SGA. I would wear it at least once out of respect to you. Champagne is going to drive. Kick it back to Vassell for 3. Oh, my God! 15-0! Let's go! The crowd is electric! Man, De'Aaron Fox is making a difference. Chet Hogan with the ball, guarded by Vassell. I don't get that one, but okay. Defense chants are loud in San Antonio. Castle almost was stealing SGA. SGA still with the ball. Out to Hartenstein. Hartenstein going to take... Blocked by Wemby! And now a really late whistle. A foul's on A.J. Mitchell. Oh my gosh! The Spurs are lit tonight! NBC Nicholas and Peacock has the game tonight. DJ Rose, be careful. Man, the Spurs are absolutely fired up right now. There's a lot of time left, guys. Let's not get too cocky. Wemby with the ball. The crowd is loud. Vassell from the free throw line. No good. Alex Caruso's checking in, getting it up the court quick. OKC still looking for their first bucket. SGA with the ball guarded by Champagny. And now switch Wemby on SGA. SGA's going to get it back to Dort. Dort into the paint. Out to Caruso for three. And it's no good. He was not wide open. Fox was there. He didn't really do much defense, but he was not wide open. Castle with the ball, going to take off into the paint. Out to Vassell for three. No good. Let's not start settling for a bunch of three, guys. We're up 15-0, but let's attack the rim too. Let's not just chuck threes. Dort thought about a three, pulls it down, drives over to Hartenstein. Hartenstein's little jumper is good. And did you have that on your board? Isaiah Hartenstein with the first buckets for OKC. Blueprint the game again at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, 8:36 p.m. Eastern to be exact. Fox with the ball, gets into the paint, gets by everybody, layup! Fox, whoop, whoop, whoop! That ankle looked pretty good there. Caruso down the other end, sees Wemby and gets right back out of the paint. He's going to actually take a small jumper. That was smart. Caruso drove into the paint, saw Wemby backed up, and then took the short jumper. Nice veteran move there. Just don't attack the guy that's 7'5" in front of you. Back up a few feet and take the open jumper. And a bad pass by De'Aaron Fox. That was intercepted by Alex Caruso. I think that's our first turnover of the night. And then Champagny steals it right back. Champagny on the break in the paint. Layup is good. 19-4. What's up, Gray Emmy? Keep it on them, Spurs. Keep it on them. Do not take the pedal off the metal. Blow these guys out. AJ Mitchell, all sorts of out-of-control drives and throws it out of bounds. That's another turnover. Can we get some emojis in the chat? Some pineapple, some castles, some aliens, whatever you got, make some noise. What a start so far. 19-4. Fox coming out of the game getting a rest, and he looks good in his return. Some substitutions. Wemby's out. Kornet's in. Okay, well, Luke. Oh, it's still Thunderball. It is Thunderball. 15-0 run to start. The Spurs game is the second longest in NBA playoff history in the play-in area. Or there's a missed three for the Thunder. They get the offensive rebound, something that we struggled with last game. SJ out to Case and Walls for three. 19-7. 6:44 to go. Spurs up by 12, but their 15-0 run. A fantastic start. Dylan Harper's in the game. Gets it out to Castle. Takes a long catch-and-shoot three. Luke Kornet was just getting held by Jalen Williams. No call. Or they're holding each other. I couldn't tell. You know what? They're going to let him play tonight. Then let him play. SGA double teamed. Falls down. Gets it out to Caruso for three. That was a nice... And it rolls in. Nice job by SGA as he was falling down. Gets it to Alex Caruso, and Mitch is going to call a timeout. Timeout. 19-10. A good start for the Spurs, though. Blee Nippa, thank you for stopping in. Lisa doing the bro. That was, yeah, good timeout. I mean, when Wemby comes out, we're a different team. We just are. I hate to say it. I'm going to end the poll now. 88% of the people say that the Spurs will win. 12% say the Thunder win. So we do have some Thunder fans in the house. No, that was actually a good move by SJ Grammy. He was falling down, and he got it out to Caruso for three. I'll give him credit for that. Well, all right. So, yes, he's falling down a lot. But he does fall a lot, but he made a smart move while falling down there. Caruso's been terrific, Kevin. He has been an X Factor. Yes. Appleskit, thank you for stopping in. And Landry, I agree, do not settle for threes. Ricky Torch from Botswana, thank you for stopping in. Are they still holding Wemby? Well, he was in the game. He's not in the game at the moment. Beavis, I hear you. Stephanie, thank you for stopping in. New Vegas Carrier. Everybody that's here tonight, thank you for stopping in. Molistic, we sub out the lineup that was working and see what happens. Yeah, I'm surprised Wemby came out so early. We got Vassell, Castle, Johnson, Kornet, Harper. So they took out Wemby, Champagny, and Fox. Wemby, Champagny, and Fox, and Bryant, and Kornet, Johnson, and Harper. You think maybe he's trying to save them for later in the game because the Spurs are up? He's like, all right, I'll get my main core guys out now to rest them for later. I guess that makes sense. The Medicare guys, thank you for stopping in. But yes, what you just said, Chris, the subs did kill the momentum. Frank here for Zambia, that's right, Zambia. Zach, thank you for stopping in, my resident New York Giants fan. Josh, hard good fouls, not any type of legal stuff. Biggie Paul, thank you for stopping in. Saving their fuel. They might be. Pure POV, it's only a 9-point game. That's why I was like, we went up 15-0. Let's not say this game is over. There's a lot of time left. And the Thunder can make a run, and they're starting to make a little bit of run as it is. Oubre Jr., thank you for stopping in. Miss TSR loves Kelly Oubre Jr.'s hair. Favorite hair of all. Sardabrus, thank you for stopping in. From my wreck. Emma Rivas in Austin, Texas. Xavier, what's going on? CW, yes, play legal. Chat's getting a little fast here, but I like it. So it's all good. Fox, yes. Well, you know what? We have almost 2K in the chat. Do we really, UFO Chief? Nice, guys. Thank you. Here's the thing. The Thunder have not been able to really game plan against De'Aaron Fox because he hasn't been playing. So the Thunder have played a Spurs team these last 2 games with the primary ball handler being Stephon Castle, who admittedly has had a ton of turnover problems. So now it's a total change of pace where you have a smaller guard. Fox is not, the big guy that Castle is, but he's much faster. So it's going to be, they might have to make some adjustments. How did Grammy, Miss TSR said she was absolutely angered to no end. I mean, I try not to swear in this channel. And in all seriousness, when I saw Castle's hair get pulled, it took everything in me to not swear when that happened. I really try not to. Boris, good evening to you. AAP, I'd be fine with overtime, but I would prefer the Spurs just win this one. My prediction in this series was Spurs game 1, Thunder game 2. So far, I'm 2 for 2. Spurs game 3. I said Spurs game 4 in overtime. I figured I'd just put that on there. We've already had a double overtime game in game number 1. Both opening games went to overtime. I said the Thunder would win game 5 on their home court and Spurs in 6. So far, I'm tracking for that, but the Spurs got to win tonight and the next game to keep it going. What's up, Castro? Thank you for stopping in. We are back to the game. It is Spurs ball. And Luke Kornet, I'm counting on you to step up. Although the Thunder went small, I wonder if Luke Kornet should even be out there. Castle into the paint, all sorts of covered, kicks it out to Keldon Johnson. I think he just traveled. Oh, 3-second violation on the Spurs. All right, never mind. I can show the game, UFO Chief. That's not the game. Wow, I'm sucking tonight. Caruso's open for 3. No good. The Thunder are a little small right now. I think the Spurs should go a little small. I don't know if I like Luke Kornet being out there. Keldon into the paint, kicks it out to Castle. Castle over to Harper. He's going to take a 3. And the 3 is no good. I mean, Jalen Williams, I think, is the biggest guy out there. I don't know how tall Jalen Williams is. Is he like 6'8", 6'9"? I can't really tell by looking at him. He looks like he's at least 6'8". If the Thunder are going small, I think we need to match the smallest. Luke is not a quick player. Jared McCain shoots a brick 3, offensive rebound for the Thunder. Williams for 3, splashes it. That's an 8-0 run by the Thunder. What do you guys think? Should we go small? It's 19-13. Scores above my head, my friends. Scores above my head. Castle in the paint, the runner. No, it's an alley-oop to Luke Kornet. Kornet on the lob. Little baby dunk. 21-13, the Spurs finally stopped the 8-0 run. Williams for 3 again. Jalen Williams. Is Jalen Williams going to be the player that, not an unknown player, but a guy that doesn't drop a lot of points? Is he going to be the guy that gets 30 against the Spurs tonight? As Harper gets in the paint, misses a layup. SGA will bring it up for the Thunder. Into the paint. Kicks it out. McCain looks down, thought about a 3, and he'll pull it down. They're going to find Casey Wallace. Casey Wallace splits a double team and gets fouled by Keldon Johnson. It's 21-16. I don't know. I don't think this lineup's working, guys. I don't know. I'm not loving this lineup that we're running right now. This Kelvin and Devin and Steph and Luke and Dylan. It does not seem to be working against Thunder right now. 2 free throws coming up. First free throw is good for... No, it's not. It rolled out. Casey Wallace, it went in, went like this, and then whoop. Yes, he did, Stevens. He found him with his Johnson. R. Johnson. They're showing the assist tracker. SJ averaging 6.7. Stephon Castle averaging 7.3. But he also has probably triple the turnovers SJ has. God, I hate saying that. Speaking of which, SJ getting his first rest of the game. Wemby's still out right now. Wall's second free throw is good. It's 21-17. Dylan Harper is playing, Mary. Dylan Harper's in there. Castle bringing it up for San Antonio with the Thunder on a 13-2 run in the last 2.5 minutes. If you did not know, the Spurs started the game on a 15-0 run as Keldon launches a long three, or a high-arcing three, should I say, and it's good. All right, Keldon, we need our sixth man of the year to play like the sixth man of the year. The OKC bench has been scorching our bench as Wemby and Fox are getting ready to check back in. Jared McCain, jumper in the paint, good. 24-19. What a great pickup by the Thunder. Jared McCain, they got... I don't remember what they traded for him, but it was a good move. Castle gets into the paint, and it gets blocked. It's going to go out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Spurs, blocked by Chet, and Wemby is checking back in. Yep, 15-0 run, followed by 16-6 run, and yes, De'Aaron Fox is back, and he did play, and he's looking pretty good. What's up, Brandon? Thank you for stopping in. Tony, the Sixers do need him. I'm surprised they traded him. I don't remember what they traded him for, but Wemby's back in. It's 24-19, and Wemby looks focused. Yes, they did distinguished. Yep, quicker lineup, BH. The quicker lineup was working. Nula, 1972, thank you for stopping in. User CS, I will be very upfront. I don't like the way the Thunder played game 2. I'm certainly not going to attack the fan base unless they're attacking me first. Well, actually, no, I just don't even get into it, fans, anymore. Fox for 3, no good, but I want to have fun. I want to have a good time chatting with Spurs fans and Thunder fans, and I don't want to have to bring up the refs at all tonight. For either team. Chet with the ball, over to McCain. McCain guarded by Wemby, gets in the paint. He's going to challenge him, and he missed. Wemby gets it up to Fox. Fox is going to get it over to Keldon for 3, no good. Vassell's putback is no good. We have a scramble for the ball, and we have a whistle. This will be a loose ball foul on San Antonio. Nicholas, I'm not drinking a shot every time SGA goes down. So I will say I did not like seeing the highlight reel of him falling forward on like half his shots in game 2. It's Thunder fans. I said this at the start of the stream. I sincerely mean this. He is such a good basketball player. He doesn't need to resort to that. It doesn't look good. It just doesn't. It's not a good look. Now another whistle. De'Aaron Fox gets fouled, and he just said De'Aaron Fox getting fizzled with Chet Holmgren. Chet Holmgren's like a foot taller. They probably weigh about the same thing. De'Aaron Fox pushing Chet Holmgren around, or you do, give him a push. He almost pushed him into Wemmy's leg. Don't be doing that, De'Aaron. You will become the most hated Spur of all time if you push another player into our franchise and take his leg out. We have 2 free throws. Is it free throw shooting? No, just Thunderball. My bad. 3 minutes to go, 24-19. Another whistle? Wow, the whistles are starting to pick up here. Well, that's 5 on the Spurs. I didn't even see what the foul was. The inbound of the ball immediately heard a whistle. I don't know what happened. Groot is right here. Wake up, Groot. He was falling asleep. Groot's a little sleepy. Chet Holmgren at the line. First one's no good. Wemby's T-Rex arms, what's going on? I did not see the foul. I didn't know who was on. Was it on Wemby? Fox has a foul. Keldon, I think it was on Carter. 24-19, Chet at the line for one more. And still waiting on the free throw. Free throw is, he made the second one. 24-20. What's up, Mrs. Mina? That was like 3 fouls on the Spurs within 10 seconds, 15 seconds. Fox can get in the paint, kicks it out to Carter Bryant. Bryant's going to drive. Back out to Keldon. Keldon's going to take another corner 3. Oh, that was way off. I do not want Keldon Johnson chucking 3s relentlessly. That is not going to be the key for us to win this game at all. There's a 3 by, I think that was AJ Mitchell. No good. Spurs ball. Fox will bring it up. Fox crosses half court, gets it to Champagny. Champagny will kick it out to Wemby. Wemby guarded by Chet. There's the matchup. Wemby down, drives to his left. Out to Fox. Fox thinks about a 3. He's going to now take the 3. He's going to make the 3. I don't love De'Aaron Fox taking a lot of threes per game. He's about a 33% lifetime shooter. Once in a while is okay. Chet faked the three. Got Wemby on him. He's going to pass it out. 10 on the shot clock for the Thunder. Mitchell's going to drive. The layup is high. And wow, nice job by A.J. Mitchell. 27-22. That was a tough layup. Spurs ball. Wemby with the ball. Gets it to Champagnie. Champagnie on three-point land into Wemby. Wemby at the left elbow, guarded by Chet. Starts to drive, puts his shoulder down, turns it over. And Jared McCain, in transition, gets a layup. Nice job. He had Carter Bryant all over him and was able to use his body to keep him off him and got the layup. 27-24. It's a close game. As expected. Keldon Johnson with the ball for San Antonio. Over to Champagnie. Champagnie thought about a three, pulls it. He's going to actually just launch a three. It's Keldon Johnson with the offensive rebound. He had McCain on him. I think he was trying to draw a foul and did not get it. Keldon going to drive in the paint, puts his head down, throws it up, and missed at the rim. The rim has been Keldon Johnson's nemesis this whole series. When he gets close to the rim, it turns into kryptonite. And there's a turnover by the Thunder. The Spurs have numbers. Alley-oop from Keldon, and they get it to Wemby. He's going to get fouled. He got it to Carter. Carter couldn't finish the oop. He got it to Wemby. Wemby fouled. 27-24, a minute to go. And I think Wemby's going to the line for two. Chet Holmgren's hunched over. He looks like he's a little tired. Wemby going in for the block, and Chet actually did block the ball, but Jalen Williams got him before the block. Wemby at the line for two. Tony Keldon, I don't understand what has happened to Keldon this whole playoffs. He's had one legit good game. And this series, he's been, I don't know, when he gets near the rim, he's going for, Wemby misses the first free throw. When he's at the rim, he just cannot seem to make a layup or a short jumper. I don't get it. Harper is playing. Fox and Harper are playing. Everybody's good to go tonight except for Jalen Williams, J-Dubs for the Thunder. And Carter Bryant already getting benched. I wonder if Mitch does not like what he's seeing from our rook. Wemby at the line for one more. We got, let's see, Champagnie, Wemby, Fox, Vassell. It's French vanilla. What? French vanilla in the air tonight. Wow. We have not seen the double big from San Antonio often. Wemby made the second one. French vanilla in the house, guys. Hopefully it works. 28-24. Wemby with 4 points and 3 assists. Point Wemby tonight. SGA kicks it out for three, and that three is no good in the corner. And it's Spurs ball. Fox will bring it up for San Antonio. 28-24, 40 seconds to go. Fox way on three-point lane, gets a screen by Wemby. Thought about a three, pulls it down, kicks it out to Wemby. Wemby's going to launch a three. All right, I don't love all the three balls, but it went in. 31-24. Wemby with another three. He's got 7 points, and he's 2 of 3 from three. SGA with the ball, stops and pops a two, doing the old 2 for 1. Threw up a brick. It's going to go out of bounds, but it's going to stay. It was Thunder ball. They just switched it to Spurs ball. Let's take a look at the replay. Nope, they're showing a different replay. Wemby with 2 threes already. I mean, that's one way to keep Hartenstein off you in the paint is hit threes. I don't know. See, I don't think Mitch Johnson's going to listen to me. It is Spurs ball. The shot clock is off. 21 seconds to go. Mitch barking some orders at the team. Wemby saying what? 31-24. We're going to timeout now? We're in a timeout. This is a challenge by the Thunder. The Thunder are challenging the out of bounds. They did not show a replay yet, so I don't know. Oh, we're going to see one now. Let's take a look. And it's off Champagnie. Now it's off Jalen Williams. That's a bad challenge. Did I look at that right, guys, that are also watching? I saw Champagnie hit it and then Jalen Williams knock it out of bounds. Unless my eyes are deceiving me, that is a really bad challenge. That is a really bad challenge. What is Dagnall doing? Are they challenging there was a foul somewhere? Because if they're challenging just the out of bounds, they literally just wasted a challenge. Gary 828, thank you for stopping in. Oh, I'm not mad that they're wasting it. I'm just look. I'm calling the. I'm a Spurs fan. Everybody that's watching this probably knows this, but I'm also a basketball fan, and I try to call what I see objectively, if as much as possible. So when I see a team waste a challenge, even if it's the opposing team, I'm going to call out and say, "What are you doing?" Vicky, I agree. Octagon, Hartenstein versus Castle. Wait, Hartenstein and Castle in the Octagon? Hartenstein outweighs him by like, what, 50 pounds? Coach's challenge, and I don't think this is a good challenge by OKC. What's up, Miguel? Thank you for stopping in. MH, thank you for being here. Ryan goes for his go to you. Hannah, thank you for being here. They're reviewing the challenge at the moment. Are they calling it, trying to get a... Oh, Wemby hooking Jalen Williams. Oh, they might get a foul on Wemby. Wemby was pulling a... he was part on the Hartenstein. He had hooked Jalen Williams' elbow. So they might be calling a foul on Wemby on this. Now, it sucks if you're a Spurs fan, is Wemby had that done to him all game in Game 2, and they weren't calling it. I watch. OKC's going to win the challenge because of that. I have a feeling. Here's the play. Wembanyama, illegal contact. So it was illegal contact. I'm not going to sit here and BS you guys and say it's not. But Wemby had that done to him all Game 2, and they didn't call it. So fans got to be absolutely livid that our guy gets caught for it, but the opposing team got away with it. What are you gonna do? Yeah, now they're calling it, Miguel. Yep. You can't make this stuff up. 31-24, and that's gonna be 2 free throws for the Thunder, I believe. First foul on Wemby. Yep. Jalen Williams at the line for 2. Ray, was it a late challenge? I honestly don't know. I'm never gonna BS you guys. I'm gonna call what I see. Wemby did hook him. He did. That is a foul. It just sucks when we saw him get hooked a zillion times. I hope moving forward for the rest of the game, if that happens to our guys, they also call it. Williams at the line for one more. And the free throw is good. Shot clock is off, 31-26. Yeah, we got French vanilla out there tonight. I hope it works. Fox is back. Has looked pretty darn good so far. Fox with the ball at the moment. 12 seconds to go. Fox standing on the Spurs logo. Dort threatening a double team to get over to Vassell. Vassell into Wemby. 5 on the shot clock. Wemby guarded by Caruso. Wemby's going to drive on him, gets in the paint. And it's an offensive foul. That's an offensive foul on Wemby. Wow. Yep, he just ran right into Jalen Williams. Wemby picks up 2 fouls in the last 20 seconds. That's the end of the, 2 fouls. Not even 2 fouls in 1 minute. 2 fouls in less than 30 seconds. Dang. Oh boy, you can't be doing that. We were up 15-0, yep. Wemby now in a little early foul trouble, and obviously as Spurs fans, you know we need him on both ends of the court. Thunder fans should obviously be happy with that. That is Veronica! That is Veronica! Veronica! You guys are saying Wemby was pushed? I did not see it, so I honestly have no idea. Wemby struggles against the smaller guys. Caruso, Dylan Brooks, some of these smaller guys, I don't get it. I don't know what to say. I really don't. You see these giants going in smaller guys, and they just, for whatever reason, I probably center of gravity with the smaller guys because Wemby is so ridiculously tall. And when he has a smaller guy in him like Caruso or Dylan Brooks, they can, stay in place better, hold him out. I mean, Wemby's not a particularly heavy dude for his height. He's what, like 235-ish? Something like that, 240? All right, guys, back to the thumbs up train. I forgot to ask for the thumbs up. I started to get I forgot what thumbs up. We are at 600, but we have a good crowd in here. Can we get to 700 sooner than later? What's unreadable, AA2162. I need a little more than just that's. It's very random. You can be talking about anything. If you're talking about this, I can read it. And I don't have the best vision. I see Hardenstein, SJ, Dort, Caruso, Wallace, Champagny, Wemby, Fox, Vassell, Kornet. Those are the players on the court. Vassell has 6. Fox has 9. Yup. I agree. And good morning to you. Llama, you're not the only one. Actually, I've seen some people comment that Wemby will stop playing the NBA, which I don't think that's the case. Not at all. Wemby has 2 fouls, guys. He picked up 2 fouls in the last, 30 seconds of the first quarter. I'm 5'9", and our 6'6" MVP in high school struggling against me. Fair enough. I'm 6'4", so I'm right in the in-between that. Is SJ 0 for 3? Gaming isn't dead? Interesting. I don't think gaming's dead at all. Veronica with a jump on the thumbs up train. I like that. Okay. Eric is pretty much done with the NBA. Okay. The Liner says this ish is rigged. TP's not a fan of the refs. Look, it was a charge. It was a bad call by Wemby. Jay, what's going on? I know a lot of folks are frustrated with the refereeing in Game 2, but you can't just run into a guy in the paint. No, I didn't see if he was pushed. If he was, then the Spurs should have challenged it. Put me in the game. What am I going to do in the game? I don't know. I'll Chuck Norris somebody. There you go. I'll get thrown out, but it'll be worth it. Marlon, I try to. It's harder in games like this where there's a large crowd. I try to acknowledge everybody, but it's obviously impossible. But I want to make everybody feel welcome, whether you're a Spurs fan, whether you're a Thunder fan. I don't want to be one of those guys that ever turns into a super chat only reader. I understand there's bigger channels with 100,000 subscribers, a million subscribers, and that might not be possible, but I like to make everybody feel welcome. What's up, Daniel Barry? Thank you for stopping in. Of course, the regulars, I certainly, shout those guys out, the Wrench Gang, whatever. I say if 2 challenges are successful, it's time to change out the refs. It's time to change out the refs mid-game. REM? Interesting. Bro, Spurs, bro, you're going to be doing a song. Have you done a rig song on the channel yet? I didn't see anything pop up, but I also could have missed it. I don't know. Quarter number 2 underway, and if those that don't know, the Spurs actually started this game up 15-0. And the Thunder, of course, they're the defending NBA champions, did what the Thunder are going to do. They fought back. Wemby is still in the game with 2 fouls, just for the record. You're going to have to be careful. Chat for 3. It's a 2-point game. Thank you, Lisa. 31-29. And that lead that we had is just going like this. SGA had 0 points? You would think the Spurs would be blowing out the Thunder if I ever told you SGA had 0 points this far into the game. Champagny is going to get the ball at the top of the key, get it back to Wemby. Wemby with a hard pass over to Fox in the corner. Fox for a 3 over Chet. No good. I like De'Aaron Fox, but I don't want to see him start settling for threes. He can fall in love with the 3-ball at times. And a guy that's a 33% lifetime 3-point shooter is not a guy you want falling in love with the 3-ball. Unless he's on an absolute heater hitting 6 in a row, then be like, all right, shut up. Thunderball. SJ is going to drive on Carter Bryant, takes a step back 3, and there's the lead. And his first points. Wow. And the crowd has gone quiet. And Carter Bryant turns it over in the paint. Just had the ball ripped right out of his hands. Antonio's a Knicks fan. Thank you for stopping in. Antonio, who would you rather play, the Thunder or the Spurs? Curious. Thunder ball. They get it over to Jalen Williams. Williams guarded by Castle. Defense chancer out again. SGA guarded by Champagny. Over to Jalen Williams, open on the wing, and he hits a 3. Wow. 35-31. Jalen Williams with 11 points. Stephon Castle over to Carter Bryant. He's going to fire up a 3 in the corner. All right, CB. 1-point game. All right. Let's get going here. By the way, the OKC bench is outscoring the Spurs bench 24-8, and that has been a huge difference in this series so far. The OKC bench really stepping up, and our bench really not showing up. Jalen Williams going to fire up a shot. Thought he was fouled. No contact. It is Spurs ball after the miss. 35-34. OKC up by 1. De'Aaron Fox out in 3-point land. Looks to drive. Gets into the paint. Stops and pops a 2. That's what I want to see De'Aaron Fox doing. Use your speed. Get in the paint. Use that little short mini game that you have. It's very difficult to defend as Fox now has 11. Spurs up by 1. They find, SJ finds Case and Wallace going backdoor for an easy layup, 37-36. Thunder up by 1, and now both teams are exchanging points. Yes, Tony, I do agree the Thunder do have a better bench. Deeper, too. Castle with the ball, just going to take a long 3. And it'll go in. I like mid-range Fox as well. Chef, absolutely. 39-37, 9 minutes to go. SGA guarded by Carter Bryant. SGA drives to his left. Now takes a step back 3. Air ball. They get the ball back, and there's an alley-oop to Chet Holmgren, and he throws it down. Nice defense, but the Spurs did not get the ball after the air ball. All tied at 39. It's going to be this kind of game, guys. Wemby's going to drive on Chet. Finds Carter Bryant in the paint. Bryant out to Fox. Over to Castle for a catch and shoot in the corner. No good. And it's going to go off Champagne's fingers, and it's going to be Thunderball. We got a tied game. Last D-Gen X. Like Shawn Michaels D-Generation X. I like seeing Fox drive in the paint and use his speed as opposed to taking a little set threes. The offensive rebound has been a problem for the Spurs, giving up a lot of rebounds to OKC. That has definitely been an issue. Plus, the turnovers have been certainly a talking point for San Antonio Spurs fans. 39 all, 8.5 minutes to go. Scoreboard and game clock above my head. If you're hanging out and having a good time, make sure you hit the like, hit the subscribe button. We just hit 35,000 subscribers today. SJ in the paint, guarded by Castle. Step back 2. It's good. FF Chef with a $2 super chat says, thanks for the stream. Thank you for the super chat, FF Chef. Appreciate you. Yo, Nixon 6. What's going on? Nixon 6.7. Nixon 6 or 7. Is that what you did there? Let's see what you did. Harrison Barnes with the ball. Out to Carter Bryant. Bryant fakes a 3. Starts to drive an SGA. Tosses it over to Castle. Back to Harrison Barnes for a 3 in the corner and no good. Dylan Harper with the rebound and layup. Dylan Harper with a putback. Nice. See you soon. All right. Paisan, go Spurs, go to you. Case and Wallace with the ball for the Thunder. Lost the ball. Gets the ball back. Dylan Harper all over him. Throws it into Chet. 10 on the shot clock. Chet driving on Wemby. Back out to Wallace. Wallace going to fire his shot over Wemby, and no good. Carter Bryant with the rebound. All tied at 41. 7:25 to go. Wemby with the ball, guarded by Chet. Is he looking to drive? Maybe a screen by Bryant? Nope. Wemby just drives to his left. Off-balance jumper is no good, but he is fouled by Chet Holmgren. I think he's going to line. Are the player stats not updating? I think that's who's on the court. That's correct. Unless it just corrected when I clicked on it. My apologies. Thoughts on the Knicks? Think you're going to beat the Cavs in 4 or 5 at this rate. It's on ESPN. Oh, it's the right people on the court. As the Spurs fans are chanting MVP as Wemby is at the line. You missed the first free throw. Make your free throws. Sam, I can't say the Pacers are the real champion from last year because they didn't win, but I would have liked to have seen how that game would have played out if Tyrese Halliburton did not rupture his Achilles. That sucked to see. Game 7 of the finals, a season-ending injury because it ended his next season too. SJ's checking out for the Thunder, all tied at 41. Wemby at the line for one more. Captain Canoe Games in the chat, my friend Jeff. Thank you for stopping in. My buddy's going to be in Connecticut only for one more month, and I'm very sad. He's moving. He's leaving us. 42-41. Wemby with 8 points. It is Thunder ball. Hartenstein with the ball, guarded by Wemby. Drops it off to McCain. McCain's short jumper is good. Back and forth, guys. Back and forth. 43-42. 1 point lead for the Thunder. Can't see who has that for the Spurs. Vassell out to Harper, over to Castle. Castle surveying the field, gets it into Wemby, and is this another foul on Holmgren? That's another foul on Chet. And a timeout. That's 2 on Chet, 2 on Wemby. All right. Timeout, guys. Jeff, you're staying through July? You should just stay through August because of Terrificon at this point. Just saying. Timeout, guys. Timeout. 2 fouls on Wemby, 2 fouls on Chet Holmgren. Xavier says, I'm. Damien with Go Spuds Go. All right, Monique, thank you for stopping in. I think this game is being officiated better than the last game. Val Sumpsey, Go Spurs Go to you. I would say Harper's good. NBC trying to convince us SJ1 MVP. Incoming, people are saying it isn't, but I have no my game clock above me and my score is updated. These are the right players on the court, so I believe that is correct. That is being run by ESPN. That's their players on the court, so I have no control over that one. SJ a little frustrated. SJ is what, 3 or 5 points? Thank you, Melissa says, hit that like for Rich. You know what? Where's Pop? We could use a little Pop again. Where you at, Pop? Toban, are you giving up on the Spurs already? I don't really have words for that. Jeff, I caught your comment. Yeah, that makes sense, by the way. To when our court will be... I mean, Topher, if the Spurs can win both games at home to go up 3-1 against the Thunder, then that would obviously... That's my prediction. I'm hoping for that. Obviously, they need to get going. Thunder 5600, thank you for stopping in. What's up, Jonathan Gonzalez? Thank you for stopping in. Xavier's also giving up. Dang. We must not be from the same generation. I can imagine giving up on your team and still game 3 of the playoffs. My goodness, if I gave up on every time my team was down, I would have missed the Giants beating the Patriots in Super Bowl 42. I would have missed the Giants beating the Patriots in Super Bowl 46. I would have missed a lot of cool stuff. But you do you. Josh has the Spurs winning the next 3 games. Master Tintin, I absolutely agree. The Spurs bench needs to step up. Phil, wow. I hate the Thunder more than my ex-wife. How do you really feel? Michael, what's going on from the Philippines? Thank you for stopping in. Chris, Keldon, and Kornet have not been playing well. I agree. Our bench has really... We knew our bench was not as deep as OKC's because we have a lot of guys that are not playable right now. Like Kelly Olynyk, Bismack Biyombo, Mason Plumlee, Lindy Waters hasn't gotten there. Jordan McLaughlin got in their emergency time. But Keldon's a 6th man of the year, and I don't like singling anybody out, but he certainly has not played like it in the playoffs. Wilson's an OKC fan. Thank you for stopping in. Our bench is non-existent all season. All season or all playoffs? Azarel McCain has been playing very well. Yes, most of the people in chat aren't. Rich, keep in mind, most of the people in the chat aren't Spurs fans or just people from other teams hate watching OKC. Yeah, but some of the folks that said that are Spurs fans, I think. I could be wrong, but I think a couple of people that said that have been here for the entire season. I can't imagine they're hate watching all the other teams. Or maybe they are, I don't know. When we should go work in the mid-range, channel Kevin Durant. Don't channel his attitude or his burner account, but channel his midi. I'm all with that. What, that was stuff he was doing with Akeem. Bring some of that back this series. Same fan since the Admiral. 43-42. Let's get back to the game. Spurs down by 1. Harper with the ball way out in three-point land. Going to get into Wemby in the paint. Wemby's jumper is no good at the rim. Harrison Barnes tries to get the rebound, and Harrison Barnes is going to get fouled. Send Mitch Johnson to... What? Mitch is in his first year, and he's in a finals for Coach of the Year. Let's cut Mitch a little slack. And I was not the biggest Mitch Johnson supporter when he got hired. I actually made a short that I still get beat up on to this day, saying, I didn't love the move, but I changed my tune 4 days later. He's the coach. The team likes him. We've got to accept it. He's the coach. Wemby with the ball, and he's going to get fouled by Hartenstein. I know the Spurs arena loves Isaiah Hartenstein. Lasty Jen has a Thunder in 5. Yo, Rich, you're more popular than Gilbert Arenas. He only has... Yeah. Is Gilbert Arenas calling the game? Are they doing like a watch-along, or are they doing play-by-play? Vassell for 3 on the inbound, and it's good. They're also not fans. They're basketball fans. I think Spurs fans would like to hang out with a real Spurs fan, which that should be obvious I am if you've been on the channel for any length of time. Or there might be Thunder fans, too, that want to be here, and if Thunder wins, see me, fall apart on camera. Thunderball down by 2, 6 minutes to go. AJ Mitchell with the out three-point line guarded by Castle. Starts to drive, gets into the post, takes a shot off the side of the backboard. That was a horrible shot. Spurs ball. Wemby out in three-point lane, guarded by Hartenstein. Calling for a clear out. Is he calling for a screen now? Yep, Vassell comes up for the screen. Wemby gets the ball to Vassell. 8 on the shot clock for San Antonio. Vassell, nice little crossover, starts to drive, stops and pops the mini. No good. And it's Thunder ball. Mitchell brings it up for OKC. They're still down by 2, 5.5 minutes to go. Mitchell drives on Castle, fires up a 2 and gets blocked. Stephon Castle with the no. Harper and Cruiser collide. The ball's going to go out of bounds, and it's going to stay with San Antonio. Oof, this game is there's going to be a game. There's going to be like game 1. Nice block by Steph. He did hit the wrist, but he hit the ball first. So ball first. Always make sure you hit the ball first. Let me make sure my computer's plugged in. It is, okay. Wemby getting a rest, and for us Spurs fans, this is where you all kind of gasp, where it's like, all right. Thunderball. I thought it was Spurs ball. Did I miss something? Thunderball. And a foul on Devin Vassell. Making my blood pressure roll up to Mikal Beckles. Thank you for stopping in. If OKC goes all the way again, future hoopers will get little to no respect from other athletes, and hoops will turn. The worry would be is that everybody's using the foul. I can't talk. What's up, Dolphin? Thank you for stopping in. There we go. I see a super chat. Steeler with the $2 super chat says, found Jamin Ivey's burner. Nice. McCain with a bucket. And Alex Caruso got fouled in the backcourt. What just happened? They showed Jerry McCain. Did we just call for an offensive foul? What just happened? Castle's moving the... Castle and Caruso run into each other. And Castle gets called for the foul. I don't know what we did wrong there. They look like they're both going towards each other. I guess they're calling an illegal screen on Castle in the backcourt. Alex Caruso with the ball, drives in the paint. And he's going to get fouled again. There's going to be 2 free throws coming up. All tied at 45. Caruso and his headband at the line for 2. Bonk. Gotcha. All right, 2 free throws from Caruso. First one's good. Thank you, Melissa Henry says, put them up, close your chat, and like the stream. Appreciate you. Yes, more thumbs up, please, if you could. It does help the channel. We're just a little channel. Loving the Spurs. Hoping to beat OKC, but they're down 1 right now. Hector, I hope you're right. Caruso made them both. That's a lot of fouls on us in the last minute. Was that 3 fouls? 47-45. Keldon will bring it up for San Antonio. Not really in love with that, but here we go. 14 on the shot clock for San Antonio. Caruso with 7 points. If anybody's tracking Alex Caruso. Keldon still with the ball. And he's going to call for an offensive foul. Dolphin, probably not. Let's take a look at the foul on Keldon Johnson. He went like this. He was... Third foul on Keldon Johnson. And he accidentally gave A.J. Mitchell the people's elbow. I don't think this is a flagrant. It is a foul. That is a foul on Keldon. He was turning his body. He gave him the people's elbow. That's a foul. A.J. Mitchell then sold it. I don't think it's a flagrant, but it is a foul. Thunder in 17. Yeah, it's common foul. They didn't review it. That's 3 fouls on Keldon. Is our team getting rattled here? What's going on? Where's Fox? Where's Fox to settle us down? He's back in the game. There's a 3 by Isaiah Joe. Biggest lead in the night for the Thunder. 5 points, 50-45. Fox with the ball for San Antonio. Drives in the paint. Throws it out to Vassell. Vassell thought about a 3. Starts to drive. Stops and pops off the backboard. No good. Isaiah Hartenstein with the rebound. 4 minutes to go. Thunder up 50-45. Isaiah Joe out in three-point land. We'll get it to Hartenstein. Hartenstein throws it off Luke Kornet's leg. That's a kickball. Ugh. Yeah, get it together. Exactly. Phil, you're not done with the NBA. Stop. No way you're done with the NBA. Fans are not happy in San Antonio. I see some fans not too happy in the chat either. SJ is checking back in for the Thunder. 50-45, 3:56 to go. They get into Hartenstein. This is obviously a huge game. Spurs trying to retain. There's another foul. Oh, it's an offensive foul. I don't know who the foul was on there. It must have been on a screen. It was on Jared McCain. Wemby and Harper on the bench for the Spurs. They just showed them just kind of chilling. I think Wemby will probably come back and around the 2.5 minute to 2 minute mark. Spurs ball. Fox in the paint. Lost the ball. Gets the ball back. And now scramble for the ball. And we're going to have a jump ball. Yeah, jump ball. Latecomer's 6th man of the year has not been, he's been like 10th man in the year so far off the bench. Fox should keep attacking. He almost turned it over there. Stephane said, let's go Oklahoma. Stephane, thank you for being here. I appreciate the Thunder fans that are being chill in the chat. And Spurs fans, let's be chill as well. Please don't attack Thunder fans. Now, with Thunder fans being a butthead, then that's different. But most of them are just chill, hanging out. 50-45, and Fox is barking with the ref about something. Jamarsh, basketball is a game of runs. You can go on a 10-0 run, and then the team you did it to does it right back to you. We've all seen it a million times. It's just the way it is. I know a lot of Spurs fans are like, how can we be up 15-0 and then down? That's basketball. Fox, the jump ball against Case and Wallace. Wallace, the bigger player, I think. Yeah, it looks like he's a little taller. And the jump ball is won by the Thunder. No, the Dyers, we're still having some turnover issues, yes. Thunder ball, 50-45, 3.5 minutes to go. SJ's going to drive, throws it up off the glass. Wow, tough shot. Biggest lead of the game for the Thunder. They're up by 7. Wemby's getting ready to check back in. Keldon with the ball. And Keldon dribbling out three-point land. Eating up a lot of clock, 13 on the shot clock. It's going to get poked out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Spurs, and Wemby's coming back in. The announcers are saying it went off Fox, but the Thunder have already used a challenge. If they use it here, that would be both their challenges used up, so I don't think they're going to challenge that. Let's take a look if it went off, Darren. That camera angle sucked. I could not tell. It looked like, might be for 3. Short. It looked like it might be off Darren, but I couldn't see what happened to the ball when it went down off camera. If it hit somebody's leg, their foot, so that camera angle was not him. Thunder ball up by 7. SJ is going to drive in the paint. He'll kick it out, and now a whistle. 3-second violation. 3-second violation on the Thunder. That's turnover. Yes, Vintage, we were up 15-0. Now we are down 7. That's unfortunately true, yes. And we have another timeout with 2:49 to go. Shabashu, Kelly, our whole bench has been... Harper's been good. The rest of it's been up and down. Barnes has been... Not the Harrison Barnes before the NBA Cup. Luke Kornet maybe he's playing with an injury. I don't know. Maybe Keldon Johnson has an injury. I don't know. It's lightning outside right now. Viz XK though, where are you? Nickname's Firing Mitch. Joy though says go Spurs go, and I like that. Low positivity. What would Pop do? Omar the Cat? Pop would hit the thumbs up. All right, so people are asking for Rally Grogu. All right. Rally Grogu in the house. For those that don't know, you obviously probably know who Grogu is from The Mandalorian, but our Grogu not only has a headband, but he's got a Spurs jersey, because that's how he rolls. Rally Spurs Grogu. Looking cute as always. DJ Roll, I would love Keldon to succeed as well. I was so happy he got 6th man of the year. All we saw the last 2 seasons prior to this year was trade Keldon, trade Keldon, trade Keldon. That stopped this year, and I guarantee you if Keldon finishes this playoff struggling as much as he has, you're going to start seeing trade Keldon, trade Keldon, trade Keldon again. It sucks. Abbey City, I'm hoping that they don't keep scoring like this. So, Yeah. Let's get a Chuck for inspiration. All right, Chuck Norris, where you at? Will Stargate, I agree. Wemby taking a lot of I mean, he hit a couple threes, but you know, stretching the floor a little bit can help, but also do your work in the paint. I don't watch Star Wars. I thought so. Okay, so Gary A28. When we first saw this guy, everybody said he was a baby Yoda because we don't actually know the species of Yoda. I don't believe we do. Any Star Wars fans in the chat? I'm not sure that's been released. So everybody just called him Baby Yoda because Yoda. You know, he's not a Wookiee. He's not an Ewok. He's a Yoda. So they call him Baby Yoda. But eventually found out during The Mandalorian his actual name is Grogu. Grogu. So he's Grogu. I'm Grogu, not Gumby. I'm Grogu. Gary, if you do watch The Mandalorian, I would recommend the first 2 seasons, and then you can stop there. And from what I understand, the movie's not. The movie feels like a couple episodes of The Mandalorian squished together. Shocker. Lemmy Bull, I don't know. I watch it on NBC, and I'm watching it on NBC. That's it. Just realized. Unknown says HG will take over. I hope it's the Spurred quarter, because it has worked. Actually, we won the 3rd quarter, I think, in the first 2 games, if I remember correctly. Right, yeah, Star Wars is kind of dead right now. JC Richards, know what's going on? Episode 7, 8, 9 just really was, ugh. I'm not a fan. Come on, Spurs fans. Don't be saying we're losing the series already. Let's not do that. What's up, Mila? Go Spurs Go from the Philippines. We can do this. We can do this. Let's get... He's probably there. Let's put in Emmanuel Ginobili. Why not? If you don't know why I'm calling him that, look up when he was drafted. You'll know. Carl, that's a darn good question. Castle in the paint. Jumper is no good. A fight for the rebound gets his own miss. The putback is no good, but he was fouled, and he's going to go to the line for 2. DJ Rose, that's a darn good question. The Spurs came out up 15-0. We're on fire. The energy level is high, and since then, it's kind of dropped. Mandalorian's not what Grogu is. Mandalorian's the guy in the armor. Pedro Pascal. Minus Snowbly. Sure, we can do that too. Let's keep the faith, guys. We can do this. This team has come back many, many times this year, and it's only the 2nd quarter. There's a lot of basketball left. His Castle and his Pineapple are at the line for 2. First free throw is good. All right, hit your free throws. Yes, exactly. We have the entire second half to win. Let's keep the faith. Exactly, Purple. 15-0 is nothing in basketball. It can go away so quick, and it did as we saw. Get some stops, get some buckets. 52-47. There you go. 5-point game. Just a little bit at a time. 1 bucket at a time. Get a stop, get a bucket. Get a stop, get a bucket. Just like that. SJ with the ball guarded by Fox. Gets a screen by Hartenstein. SJ now into the paint. An off-balance jumper is no good. That was a flop. So SJ flopped for a call. Did not get one there. I think a strong wind came in. Spurs ball. Wemby's going to take an off-balance jumper. And he drew the foul on Hartenstein. Is that 3 on Isaiah? Luna, I am saying we have a chance. There's people saying it's game over. It ain't me. No, no, Hartenstein's not in foul trouble at all. My bad. I'm saying we can do it because there are people saying that we can't. So I'm trying to be the voice of reason. 52-47. Wemby at the line for 2. We did actually play better in OKC and Landry. We really had a good chance to win game number 2. We started off great. Wemby makes the first free throw. Now, not tied at the half cap, 65. Take the lead. Take the lead. Man, Haru, if Wemby picked up the dream shake, that's no easy task, though. Akeem had incredible footwork. I don't know if Wemby at his size can replicate something like that. A lot of fans want Wemby to bring some kind of sky hook in like Kareem. That was pretty unguardable, wasn't it, back in the day? I didn't watch the NBA, but from what I understood, the Kareem skyhook could not be stopped. Wemby's still at the line for one more, by the way. He's not the fastest free throw shooter in the world. And he made the second one. 52-49. Thunder ball up by 3. There we go. Just keep chipping away at the lead. Keep chipping away, just like this. Get a stop, get a bucket, or free throws. Get a stop, get a bucket. SGA with the ball. Takes the shot, makes the shot. Yeah, he's pretty lethal from that midi. There you go. One Rasta Morgan. Forget the threes and work the paint. Wemby with the ball. Into Castle. Castle getting bodied up by Wallace. Looks to spin on him. Little crossover. Drives in the paint. Step back from the free throw line is short. And it's going to be Thunderball 54-49. SGA sprints up the court. Gets in the paint. Kicks it out for three. And Wallace decided not to shoot a three. Gets it to A.J. Mitchell. Over to Dort for three. Dort from the wing. No good. Vassell with the rebound. And now a reach-in foul on Case and Wallace. 54-49. There you go, Hector. Spurs will do it tonight. Oh, SGA with a little push-off on... Oh, he's stepping on Champagne's foot with the push-off. Did you guys see that? SGA stepped on Champagne's foot and pushed off. And Champagne just did a show Champagne jump up in the air. Did you guys see that? Come on. Really? I kid you not. SJ stepped on Champagne's foot, did the little witch. A lot of players get away with this, but stepping on the foot, this is how you mess up ankles, Achilles. Vassell's first free throw is good. I'd like to think that was not intentional. I don't think of SJ as a dirty player. He is a bit of a flopper, but as far as dirty, like his teammate Dort, Draymond Green, I'm hoping that was unintentional. He just didn't know where his feet were. I think we all saw it if you're watching the game. Yeah, and then he looked for the call, exactly. He stepped on his foot and pushed off and then looked for the call. Vassell at the line for one more. And Devin Vassell makes both his free throws. It is 54-51. Come on, San Antonio, let's get a stop. Let's make some noise in the chat, Spurs fans. Come on. No Inder Hartenstein. I don't want to intentionally try to hurt anybody. This is not the way. SJ out in three-point land, guarded by Fox. Looks to drive, kicks it out to Caruso in the corner, and Wemby ran into him. That's a third foul on Wemby. Absolutely terrible foul on Victor Wembanyama. Jumped right at him, got him off his feet. Wemby, you got to be smarter than that. I know people are going to say, well, Caruso stepped up into it. You had Wemby off his feet. Or, you can't do that. You cannot do that. You can't be launching yourself up in the air because the guy's going to get under you and get the foul. And that's Wemby's third foul as Caruso's at the line. Yes, he did, Teep. Kyle Busch, the NASCAR driver, passed away. I don't know what happened. He was only 41. Rest in peace. You got to take Wemby out of the game. He's got 3 fouls, Mitch. Mitch, you got to take him out in the last minute. Caruso's a cheesy guy. He is. I mean, you got to jump straight up. And Wemby jumped. Hey, the group. On defense, you got to jump straight up. And Wemby went and jumped this way. And obviously, Alex Caruso, seeing that, leaned in, put the ball up, got fouled. He missed one of the free throws. You got to play a little better, especially when your team needs you like nobody's business. Castle with the ball, three-point land. Spurs down by 4, 48 seconds to go. Castle looking to get it into Wemby. Wemby's got his hand out, and he finally gets it to him. 4 on the shot clock for the Spurs. Wemby spins around, stops and pops a 2. Short. And Dort with the rebound. 55-51, 32 seconds to go. The Thunder can 2 for 1. They're going to get out to Jalen Williams in the corner for 3. Damn it. And they did. Nice execution. Jalen Williams with 14 points in the first half. Jalen Williams is killing us. Yeah, Wemby, Syracuse Arms. Actually, the closeout rules are because of a former Spur, right? What Kawhi and Jaja. 8 on the shot clock for San Antonio. They are going to go down into halftime. Fox with a step back 3. I don't love that. And SJ with a half-court 3. 58-51. RIP your granny, purple pin. 58-51. We were up 15-0 when the Thunder sent Castle's complaining to the ref that he got hit in the face. I didn't see it. I saw him grab his face. I didn't see what happened. I didn't see what happened, guys. No, I mean, yeah, the Thunder are NBA Finals champion. So yes, they do have the experience, but we started off strong. I don't know where the energy went. Actually, Stilgar, you just said it. We started off 50-0, and the energy was absolutely at a fever pitch. And then, did anybody see what happened to Castle? Did he have popped in the nose, popped in the pineapple? Third pick, we do have another half to go. Indeed. Our bench is going to need to play better, though. I just saw we have no bench help. Our bench absolutely needs to play better. Let's get into the halftime stats. The Thunder outscored the Spurs 32-20 in the second quarter. And I've said this quite a few times on this channel. Our Spurs, what's up, Lil Rico? Our Spurs, the second quarter has not exactly been very good to us. Kyle was unresponsive on Wednesday in a race simulator. Oh, wow. Yes. Mike SVE2, thank you for stopping and say 41. I mean, I put that in perspective. 41 is, I mean, that is, would be 7 years ago for me. There would be no TSR Sports. I would be gone before TSR Sports ever started. Guys, don't forget, please hit the thumbs up. We're getting close to 1,000. A lot of our streams have been able to get to 1,000 at halftime. I'm counting on you guys to make it so. We got Riley Grogu. Let's get into the halftime stats and see who's playing well and who's not. Game is on NBC and Peacock. If you are wondering, the Spurs did outscore the Thunder 31-26 in the first. Actually started the game on a 15-0 run. Thunder do what they do, bounce back, and won quarter number 2, 32-20. They're up 58-51. For the Thunder, Isaiah Hartenstein with 2 points. Chet Holmgren with 6. SJ with 9 points and 6 assists. Dort with 0. And AJ Mitchell with 2. As far as foul trouble, nobody's in foul. 2 fouls or less for the Thunder. Off the bench, Jalen Williams with 14. He's absolutely killing us tonight. 4 or 5 from 3. Alex Caruso with 8. Alex Caruso has been fantastic this whole series for the Thunder. Caruso with a team best plus 20 when he's on the court. If this series ended today, Alex Caruso is the MVP of OKC. Isaiah Joe with 3. Kaysen Wallace with 6. And Jared McCain with 8. For the game, the Thunder are shooting 51-53. They're actually shooting their 3-ball better than their 2-ball. In 70, they've turned the ball over 6 times. The Spurs have turned it over 9 times. So turnover is still a little bit of a problem. Spurs shooting 41-83. For San Antonio, Champagnie with 2. Wemby with 10. Fox with 11. Vassell with 11. And Steph with 7. The good and bad with Stephon Castle, he's got 7 points, but he's only 1 of 6 from the field. He does have 3 rebounds, 5 assists, and only 1 turnover, so he's having Fox back in the lineup certainly is helping. Castle does have 1 steal and 2 blocks, as does Wemby, so at least they're throwing some defense out. Off the bench, this is why we're getting killed. All right, so the Thunder bench has scored, perspective, Jalen Williams has scored 14 points in 11 minutes. Our entire bench has 10 points. Jalen Williams, 14 and 11. Our bench has played a total of 33 minutes and has scored 10. We are getting killed on the bench again. We've talked about what this team needs. We thought we were a pretty deep team. I guess we're not as deep as we thought we were we? Because our bench is getting severely outplayed right now in this series. Harrison Barnes with 0. Keldon Johnson with 3. Keldon struggling from the floor again, 1 of 4 from the floor. Carter Bryant with 3. Luke Kornet with 2. Kornet has 0 rebounds in 6 minutes. And Dylan Harper with 2. We do have Kelly Olynyk, Vincent. He's been pretty much unplayable. Our bigs, all our bigs, after Wemby and Kornet have been really not good. They're paying Kelly Olynyk $13.5 million to be a bench warmer. Bismack Biyombo's garbage time only. They brought in Mason Plumlee, and he's been awful. And Dylan Harper doesn't look the same either. Dylan Harper's dealing with an injury, so I'm sure he's not 100%. Dinky the Clown says, Game 1 was a fluke. And it took double overtime. A fluke for who? A fluke that the Thunder lost? A fluke that the Spurs won? I guess that's the same thing. Y2K with the $2 super chat says, so much cheating and flopping, it's insane. Chuck us, please. And a chuck you will get. Driss says the Spurs look tired. They shouldn't look tired. They're off yesterday. Most of our guys are our main guys are under 25. We do need a game plan. Mitch needs to make some halftime adjustments. I don't know what those adjustments are. Maybe eat a banana and an orange. Okay? Marlo, we do have a lot of guys that don't contribute, and I guess that really is exposed in the playoffs. Generally, you shore up your rotation, but OKC's been going with an 11-12 man rotation in the playoffs, which I'm a little shocked at, but that keeps your guys fresh. It's clearly been working. The Spurs need another big, like a power forward. That is clearly the need. I think a lot of us agree that if the Spurs were to make if we were to make one change on the roster, we need a legit big at the 4 spot, and I like Julian Champagnie. He is not him. Cuban Villain, no. I mean, they're definitely not used to the Spurs are used to the playoffs. These Spurs are not, though. I mean, Duncan, Ginobili, and Parker made the playoffs how many years in a row? 18? Well, not all together, but you get the gist of it. BOS, their bench has been fantastic. JH says, this year was a waste. Wow, you guys. I don't know what to say. Wow. Yes, JJ Rose, Pop needs to go down there and yell at them. I like that. Pop, let them have it. All the guys have shown they can do all, so the things we knew is... a lot of guys showed we could step up, but to beat the Thunder, we need everybody to play some of their not their best, but better. And our bench guys have just really haven't had it so far at all. Fox has experience, but not a lot. Prior to this, Fox had been in, I think, one playoff series with the Kings 4 or 5 years ago. Luke Kornet's a former NBA champion. Kelly Olynyk's been to 2 NBA finals. Harrison Barnes is former NBA champion, but none of these guys are starters. Our core guys are very young. Area 51 says the negativity is crazy. There is still a whole half to play. Area 51, maybe Phil hit on the nose earlier. Maybe they're not Spurs fans and they're parlay folks who parlay is not being made. I don't know. I mean, good luck to you, whoever you've been on. And may the better team win tonight. TSR, do you still think we can win? Why are you asking me a question that you know the answer to? Larry Gunner says, 40 minutes, pound the rock. Yes. David, they need to play better. That's just it. I say, yeah, Ethernet, I agree. I mean, people have asked me, if the Spurs were to lose to OKC, would you consider the year a failure? No, absolutely not. The Spurs were projected by many folks to finish between 6th and 8th in the Western Conference. They finished 2nd. They went 60, 62, and 20. Wemby's rookie year, they were 22 and 62. The year before that, they were 22 and 62. Wemby's rookie year, they set a franchise record with an 18-game losing streak. So the quick turnaround has been fantastic. And a lot of our guys Dylan Harper is not fully unlocked yet. Castle's coming into his own. I know he's been inconsistent in this series, but he's still not fully unlocked yet. Wemby's not even full Wemby yet. Wemby's only in his 3rd year, and he missed half of last year. We haven't seen the best version of Wemby yet. All these guys I'm talking about are 22 or less. Wemby, Carter Bryant, Dylan Harper, Stephon Castle, they're all 22 or less, which means they're not even close to their prime yet. So the fact they're doing this now, ahead of schedule, is a good sign. And we could be the Thunder that were the Thunder a couple years ago. Didn't the Thunder lose in the, correct me if I'm wrong, the Thunder lose in the Western Conference Finals before they won their first championship? Right? Maybe that is us. And then we start, become a perennial contender and champion. Steven D with the $5 Super Chat says, Vince Carter said Fox needs to penetrate and break down the defense with quickness. Yes! I said that earlier too. Get in the paint. Use your speed. Don't sit out there and, chuck threes all game. That's not your game. Crowd with the $2 Super Chat says, why is Wemby afraid to catch the ball in the post? I don't think it's so much a thing of, what's up, the David thing from Brazil. I don't think it's afraid. I think they're defending in a way that he's having trouble getting into the spot he wants on the court. We aren't the Thunder. Spurs in 5. Omar, I said Spurs in 6. South Africa is worried. I'm sick of my Spurs in 6 until otherwise proven. Stingray says Thunder did lose to the Western Conference to Mavs in 2011. No. Not way back then. I'm talking about before they won their first championship last season. The year before, didn't the Thunder lose in the Western Conference Finals, or am I tripping? I have to pull up the Thunder. I can't remember. There's your hi, Carl. I gotta look up the Thunder. I can't remember what the Thunder did before they won a championship. What's crazy, if you're a Thunder fan, is how Kevin Durant, James Harden, and Russell Westbrook never won a championship. That still boggles my mind. All right, they lost in the Western Conference semifinals. My bad. So they won the finals, obviously, in 24-25. The year before they lost in the Western Conference semis, and then they were not non-playoff team the 3 years before. Sound familiar? So, I mean, we can still win this series, but we're ahead of schedule, and we have a turnaround similar to the Thunder. Actually, even more so. The Thunder won 22 games, then 24, then 40, and then 57, and then became the NBA champions. The Spurs had 22-22, and then 34, and then boom. It wasn't a gradual build like the Thunder did there. 22, 24, 40, 57. I mean, it's a good jump from 24 to 40, 40 to 57. But to go from 34 to 62 was a monster jump. Plus, they were 22 and 6 the year before. So we are trending in the right direction. But let's also not act like we can't win this game. There's a lot of time left. The Spurs can do this. We are getting close to 900 thumbs up, my friends. Thank you very much. Just a couple more thumbs up, and we'll be at 900 for the first half. And let me get quarter 3 up. We're not out of this game. Durant has 2 what? Beans? Can't win a chip only playing 7 play. Oh. Mike SVT, what the $5 super chat says. At the 6... Oh, stop moving, chat. At the 6:25 minute mark, we had 45 points. We ended up scoring just 6 free throws to end the half. Castle 2, Wemby 2, Vassell 2, FM. Oh, wow. Did we have no field goals in the last 6 minutes? Tony, I agree. We came out incredible, on fire. I was all going excited, and then the run ended. Spurs are strong, focused. Yes, stay focused, make an adjustment. There's still 24 minutes left. If the Thunder can outscore the Spurs by 7 in the first half, the Spurs can outscore them by 8 in the second half. I don't know what's up with Keldon Johnson, James. I like Keldon. He was so good for us in the regular season, and then, I don't know. I got nothing. No worries says there's too much standing around. Now, that's been a problem with the team at points in the season where there's players standing around and just Wemby watching. I think is what I called it. Oh, Wemby watching. Bench came in and went, yeah, actually, Beavis, you're right. He brought out Mitch Johnson, pulled out De'Aaron Fox and Wemby at the 7-minute mark, which I think was a mistake. We had all the momentum. They didn't need a rest that early. And, yeah, he pulled them out, put in Keldon, Kornet, and Harper, because he also pulled Champagny, and that's when the wheels fell off a little bit. Everyone started the year saying the Spurs might make the playoffs. Settle down. It's halftime. They got this. Bro, Spurs, bro. You needed a bro in there. There was no bros in your comment. Send, I'm not giving up until it's actually Wafsy put game over. Until the clock is 0, I'm not giving up. No, Fonswine, they're not going to maintain. If they maintain 53% from 3 the whole game, we're in a lot of trouble. Vincent James, I think that may have been the thought, but when you're on fire that much, keep the momentum going. And the momentum went away at that point. JH, no argument from me there. I mean, Sam Presti was with the Spurs. Jose, I have no idea how old Grogu is. I guess I have an idea. I want to say I read that he's like 50. He's still a baby. He's still baby Grogu, but his species ages slowly, so I think he's actually fitting. He looked good for 50, doesn't he? He's actually older than me. And I'm old. Yodi's falling down the couch here. All right, Grogu's gonna sit over here with his buddies. JL's dropping the remote. Everybody else looks like they're pretty good. Let's have a good second half, guys. I put quarter 2 up. I need to put quarter 3. We just went back in time. Oh, my goodness. Quarter 3. William Juvie, what's going on? 7 points is nothing. A lot can happen. Exactly, William. We can do this. 58-51. I don't know. People are texting me random stuff, and I don't know what they're texting me. But anyways, spurred quarter, guys. The spurred quarter. Let's go. Time for Mitch to show us that he's coach of the year. Make the adjustment at the half. Some guys that are not playing well need to step up. Seriously, need to step up. Thank you for 900 thumbs up, guys. Appreciate you. Let's have a good game. Let's have a Spurs comeback. And going up 2-1 against the Thunder would be huge. Plus, it would keep my prediction alive. I said that Hold on a second. And okay, I'm good. I said that the Spurs would game 3. I want my prediction to hold. Paul, there you go. Let's go OKC. Nah, Elijah, no F OKC. Somebody just got banished in the other room for F the Spurs. Let's not be the fan base that says F the other team. Let's be better than that. You know, that's when I see Thunder fans say, go Thunder, let's go OKC. I like that. You're cheering for your team. You're hanging out. When you start saying F the other team, that's not cool. Grogu is not a Thunder fan. He's wearing a Spurs jersey. Yeah, they're showing the Spurs got outscored 58-36 in the last 20 minutes. The players are on the court. Yeah, let's be better than that. Right? Come on. Wemby on the court plus 12. Wemby off the court minus 19. The Thunder shooting 73% when Wemby's off the court, 42% when he's on. You wish Bud said, all right, if we want to say F your own team, yeah, okay. I don't know what to do with that. Go ahead. All right, third quarter on the way. The Spurred quarter. The Spurred quarter. Come on, San Antonio. Maintain home court advantage. As Hartenstein gets in the paint and throws it down. It's the biggest lead of the game. 9 points. 60-51. Castle bring it up for San Antonio. I mean, is Wemby going to have to play 20 minutes out of the second half? It's such a drop-off when Wemby comes out of the game. Hartenstein just went down. I didn't see what happened to him as Champagnie misses a 3. Hartenstein is a little limpy. I did not see what happened to Isaiah. Now he's moving around fine now. Seems maybe he just had a little tweak and he's all right. SGA off balance 2 is no good. Castle with the rebound. Get a stop. Get a bucket. Game plan. Fox with the ball. Gets in the paint. Gets by everybody. Off balance. Nope. He threw up an air ball. Wow. I thought he had a typical De'Aaron Fox easy bucket. SGA from the elbow. No good. Ball's going to go out of bounds. Addy, I do not speak whatever language you're putting in the chat. Thank you, William Jimmy. To the Wrench Gang, if people deserve a timeout, please time them out. If they keep staying abusive in the chat or whatever, I will send them to the nether realm. Or they can keep commenting, but they'll be the only ones that see it. Rich, if that makes you happy, then that's okay too. There's another miss by San Antonio. Now a turnover by OKC. Vassell on the run, gets in the paint. And he's fouled. My clock's a little behind. Vassell fouled, going to go to the line for 2. Chris, our offense does look rough. Kush, what's going on? The game is leaving us. Get on the train. What? No, choo-choo train game's leaving us. Rally Grogu's here. I'm not holding him because it didn't seem, he's trying to rally from here. Maybe rally Slothy. Rally Slothy. I'm an old Slothy. Rally Slothy, boop. Boop. And if you're wondering what Slothy is, well, he's a sloth. He's not a piggy bank. He's not a potato. He's a Slothy. Some chairs, you think, are people leaving? First free throw's good. No way, Spur. No miss TSR, you wish, bud. She's getting up early to go hiking, so and the way she's going is the opposite direction of my house, so it kind of made sense to stay home tonight. Hartenstein is leaving the court. I wonder if that ankle's bothering him that he just kind of tweaked. Devin at the line for one more. The free throw is going to be good. 60-53. This and the next game, Mr. EO, yes. Cup of water. Thank you for stopping in. I have a cup of water right here. SJ got a little loose with his dribble, gets the ball back. SJ on three-point lane, gets it to Dort. Dort looking to drive. Dort into the paint. Dort to Caruso in the corner. That dude is killing us. That dude is killing us. Alex Caruso, easily the MVP of the series right now for the Thunder. He's got 11 points, and it's just been absolutely killing us as Castle's going to get fouled by Caruso. 10-point game. Jesse, that's a darn good question. Lee, I agree. I mean, Wemby was so dominant in the paint in the first game, but the Thunder have changed how they defend him, which was smart on their part. Clearly was not working. No free throws for the Spurs. Whatever they were doing game 1 was not working. Wemby went off for like 41 and 24. The defense they're running now, much more effective. The Spurs need to adjust. Castle in the paint. Out to Fox. Fox fakes a three, starts to drive, gets into the paint, and falls. Lost his footing. That's a turnover for De'Aaron Fox. SG will bring it up for the Thunder. Gets it to Holmgren. Holmgren's going to get it. Throws it down. It's a 12-point game. Champagnie with the ball. Out to Castle. This is the biggest lead in the night. Somebody step up for San Antonio. Champagnie hits a three. He can get hot. He's very streaky. I prefer he be on the hot side of the streaky, not the cold side. SJ with the ball for the Thunder. I'm not going to lie, I'm a little nervous, guys. We're down by 9. There's a deflection, and Stephon Castle on the fast break. He'll take it in the paint. And gets fouled from behind by Alex Caruso. Castle on the breakaway, but nice job by Caruso getting him to stop the dunk. The Spurs fans are not happy in the arena, though. You guys think it's a flagrant? I don't think that was a flagrant. That's a hard playoff foul, but I don't think that's a flagrant foul, guys. Castle's at the line. Yeah, it's not a flagrant. He hacked him on the arm. It was a good foul to stop the dunk. Steph was flying up in the air, but he thankfully landed okay. He missed the first free throw, though. Yeah, Nichols, I don't think it's a flagrant. I'm not the type of person that's going to call something on the benefit of my team. It was a good hard foul by Caruso. Unfortunately, whacked Steph on the hand that's been injured for him all season, so I hope that did, or actually arm, so hopefully he didn't aggravate anything there. Sebature says Gowdy. And Steph made 1 of 2. 8-point game. One step at a time, Spurs fans. One step at a time. SJ fadeaway jumper over a double is no good, but Chet flies in with the dunk. That's 2 dunks in a row for Chet Holmgren. Come on, Spurs. Wemby guarded by Caruso. Gets double teamed, misses the shot, and Dort flies in for the rebound. 67-57, and the Spurs arena sounds anxious. I just can hear it. I feel defense chance coming back. SJ out in three-point land, guarded by Champagnie. Little crossover. He's now double teamed and passes it to Devin Vassell. Vassell up to Castle, and Castle's fouled again on the break. Man, he hits the deck this time, and wow, Vassell's shoving AJ. Wow, there's a lot of shoving. Wow, Castle's really peed off on this one. One of the Spurs, this is the most fired up I've ever seen him. The fans are booing it. I didn't see if this is what happened. Castle is absolutely livid right now. I did not see what happened. Don't get yourself thrown out of the game, Rook, especially with Harper clearly dealing with an injury. They're reviewing for a flagrant. I didn't see what happened. But Castle was absolutely going bonkers, and then Vassell was absolutely peed off too. I didn't see what happened. The fans were mad too. I want to see a replay. All right, Castle on the fast break. He got pushed hard out of bounds and hit the ground hard. And Vassell came right up and shoved AJ Mitchell. And then Castle was ready to fight. Let's take a look. Castle on the break again. Got pushed in the back and flew out of bounds. No, Castle is going to get a tee if he's not careful. And Vassell was not happy with that. He gave him the... Well, maybe this is what the Spurs need to get fired up. Right? Wow, Vassell getting into... I haven't really seen Vassell do that. I can't believe how angry... Castle's been fouled twice on a fast break. The first time he hit the ground, now he's hitting the ground again, so I can see where he's getting a little fired up. It was Spurs security that was actually holding Castle back. Dang. Isaiah Joe almost stepped on the court, and a good thing he didn't, because that's a technical, isn't it? They were just showing he was about to step on the court. You can't do that from the bench. Yes, Area 51, stay focused. Here's an Area 51.
Sucker!
I don't think they're going to call flagrant on that. It was a hard foul, but there's no windup. I don't think so, Spurs fans. Oh, I stand corrected. Flagrant 1, I stand corrected. They said the contact in the back was unnecessary. Flagrant 1. Okay. I think Vassell's going to get teed up, though, too. I turned my volume down. I didn't realize he was still. I didn't hear what the wrestler was. I'm sorry. 67-57, a flagrant 1 on A.J. Mitchell. He did get, yeah, he got pushed in there. Yeah, I mean, you can get seriously injured as you're going up in there for a layup or a dunk and somebody pushes you in the back. I don't think Vassell should be ejected, but him getting teed up, certainly, I think he got teed up as he should be. That's the second time, though, Castle's been fouled on the break, though, and I think the Spurs they're probably tired of it. I don't think it's on Castle. Castle's being held back, but he didn't actually do anything. So Castle's at the line right now for the flagrant. Got to make your free throws, buddy. Nice and calm. Use the shorts. Made the first one. That should fire him up. I don't know. If that doesn't fire up the Spurs, I don't know what else will. Purple, you are totally trolling with Thunder cleanest team ever. I know as a Thunder fan, you don't believe that. Second free throw is good. But as they say, if you get away with it and they don't call it, then keep doing it. Yep, no span and go, guys, please. She got it. Got fit. What's going on? Congratulations on getting fit. 67-59, Spurs up by 8, and they do have possession. Possible 4-point play, maybe a 5-point play. You can use it right now. Castle with the ball, looking to drive, gets into the paint, and gets blocked from behind. There's another foul. That foul's on Alex Caruso. 67-59. That's the third time Castle's been fouled by the Thunder in the last, 35 seconds? Knicks in 6. What are you doing? I thought you said we were going to win. What are you doing, Knicks in 6? You turned on us. Chris Courtney, no, nobody should be thrown out of the game that I'm aware of. No. Steph at the line again. We're going to be in the bonus here shortly at this rate. He missed the free throw, though. Master Potatoes, thank you for stopping in. I could go for Potato right now. Jesus is King, thank you for stopping in. Fouls on Caruso. It is only 2. He's only got 2. Castle makes the second one. So 3-point play for the Spurs. We'll take it. Cut the lead to 7. 67-60, 8 minutes to go. SGA with the ball, guarded by Castle, gets a screen by Chet Holmgren. There's a switch. Vassell and SGA. The runner, wow. That was a terrific shot by SGA out over the outstretched hand of Wemby. Great job by SGA. He has 11 and 8. Wow, kind of a quiet night. Castle in the paint, takes it to SGA, fouled again. Jeez. Steven D drops the 2, says Caruso needs the pencil-thin curly mustache. What? Caruso needs a pencil-thin... Castle getting fouled left and right now. Castle really trying to draw the contact, and he's getting the calls. He usually does not. They're giving a couple of those were very obvious, but Castle getting some calls tonight. BHC, I don't know why they're why they're fouling Castle so much either. I'm not complaining. He usually doesn't get this many calls. Yeah, Wemby's been pretty quiet tonight. Matthew, you're right. Made them both. Carl, I mean, the fight was just there. The Spurs were ready to throw down, so I'm hoping that lit a fire under their butt. 69-62, 7-point game. SJ with the ball in 3-point land. Gets a screen. Almost lost the ball. Gets it out to Caruso. Over to McCain. McCain's pull-up jumper is a little short. Wemby with the rebound. They'll get it to Vassell. Vassell bring it up for San Antonio, 69-62. Vassell drives on SGA into the paint, and he gets blocked. Goaltend? All right, to call the goaltend. Chet Holmgren does not like that call. I did not see if it was a goaltend. Let's take a look. Vassell. It hit the backboard first. The goaltend. Can't take it off the glass. Chet saying that's a wrong call. Hit the backboard first, Chet. That's a goaltend. And a bad foul on Castle as he ran into SGA. That's a foul on Castle. Fox has been playing. He is on the court. He's been fine. Nice, Ezekiel. Vito does not like Reggie Miller. Yusuf, thank you for stopping in. Neo just says, shut up, Chet. I mean, he thought he had a clean block. Carter Bryant checking in for San Antonio. Carter checking in early in the third quarter. All right, let's see what the Rook can do. Watching from Antigua, Spurs go to you. Thunder fan from Scotland, Sith Lord. Star Wars reference, I'm sure. This is the only team stream I watch. You guys are really good as you're streaming. Sith Lord, I'm trying. I really try to keep it, call the game like I see it. I'm really trying to be respectful of the Thunder fans. There are some Thunder fans attacking me personally. A couple did. I don't know why. I've not been talking crap or anything. Ball's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be off the Spurs. It will be Thunder ball. I give credit where credit is due when you guys make a good play. I just don't like some of the holding and hooking that they got away with. I've been, very candid about it. The flopping, the SGA, that does not need because he's such a good player. And then, the hooking and whatnot, not necessary either. There's a foul on the inbound pass on Carter Bryant. Jalen Williams went down. Carter Bryant did. What did I do wrong? We need the eye of the tiger. I like that, Dean. Chris, I am a nice guy. I call the game like I see it. In Game 2, I do think the Thunder I made a video that I thought the Thunder got away with stuff, which many people covered. It's all over the internet. Everybody was covering it. That being said, I want the Spurs to beat the Thunder cleanly. And I don't want the Thunder to have to resort to any nonsense either. I don't want either team's fan base to have to say, you won because of the refs. I want it to be an even Steven called game for both teams and may the better basketball team win. Now, I did not see what happened on this. I was looking away when Jalen Williams went down. Did he flop? Oh, look at the flopper chant. Well, Carter did run into him going around the screen. I mean, he sold it. So it sounds like this is a common foul. Crusoe's been fantastic. We're only down by 5, guys. We're only down by 5. We were down by 11. It's not like we're down by 30. Down by 5. We can do this. We can do this. SJ is going to be at the line for... SJ is at the line. All right. Right, he was at the line. It's a close game. Exactly, Racy. Close game. We can do this. Spurs should just fall on every screen. That's not how they're coached. SJ at the line. This was for a technical, I guess. Or it's for the off the ball foul. I don't know. So, White Juby, it's interesting that you say floppers need to be fined because the NBA instituted a technical if you flop, but they haven't been calling it. We've seen play, and this is not just pointing at the Thunder, but LeBron has done it. What's his head from the Rockets? The white dude. Up here in Şengün's a flopper, and they do it in game. Wow. A mile-long 3 by Jared. Jared McCain, I got to say, he has a very punchable face. I don't know what it is. Good player, but punchable face. As Wemby drives in the paint, and Chet Holmgren is called for a block. I thought Wemby was going to call for an offensive charge. Now it's got the Thunder going up 2-1. I hope you're wrong, but flopping. When you flop, it's supposed to be a technical. They almost never call it. I don't know what the whole point of the rule was. Right? What's the point of the rule if you're not going to enforce it? We saw Isaiah Joe. You guys, in game number 2, Julian Champagnie hit a 3. That was negated. David Robinson's going to play the part of Harrison Barnes. Baby Groot's going to play the part of Isaiah Joe. So they're standing there, and Harrison Barnes, does one of these. Gotta get him over this way. They're just kind of standing, barely taps him, and now Joe, there he goes. He literally launched himself out of a cannon. They called an offensive foul. It was clearly a flop. It was an egregious flop. And you should not reward teams for that. It doesn't look good. This is stuff that I should be doing on a basketball court, not professionals. Who's playing the Coyote? I don't know his name. Asian Symbols, thank you for stopping in. We do need Wemby to take over. Wemby was called actually called for a tech for flopping. You're right. You're right. How's Wemby doing right now? Wemby has 10 points on 2 of 6 shooting. He was so phenomenal in game 1. But the Thunder, this, we talk about player experience. This could be where coach experience comes into play too, where you've got Mitch Johnson, a rookie coach in his first year in the playoffs. You got Mark Daigneault, who's got obviously playoff experience. And the Thunder making the adjustments, and the Spurs aren't. They might. I think floppers probably do. You don't just all of a sudden learn that in game. You are practicing at some point. Clearly, NBA allowed this kind of. It is what it is. In the end, play better, right? OKC continues just to get lucky. So near 60% from. Are these 60% from 3 on the road? Wow, that's incredible. You know what, though? That's part of being a championship team, is hitting your shots. That's the goal of the game, right? Put the ball in the hoop. 58% from 3. Robert Myers, yeah. Thunder 58% from 3, almost impossible. It's almost impossible to beat anybody when they're shooting that well. Human Beanbag, how do you really feel? Interesting channel name, by the way. I like it. Human Beanbag, all right. MMA, boxing. Fox has done nothing in the postseason. Narga, I don't think he hasn't done much in this series because he missed the first 2 games. He's currently on the bench. Stephon Castle is 1 of 7 from the field. Ouch. I think it was a 3-pointer. I think all of his points are coming from the line. We're coming back from a timeout. Spurs are down 73-64. I'm really hoping that with these last 7 minutes they can turn it on. You do not want to go into the fourth quarter down by 10 or more to the defending NBA champions. That is not the way, as the Mandalorian would say. Guys, we're getting close to 1,000 thumbs up. Can we get to 1,000? I do want to let you know the giveaways are dependent on how the stream is doing, and we're a little low on the thumbs up as usual. Per our normal, should I say. We did do a giveaway last stream. The giveaways are, I kind of keep them random, but they also do depend on the stream's performance. It's my give back to you, but I also expect something in return. A thumbs up. Free for you, money away from me. Rally Grogu's here. I got Rally Slothy too. I'm trying to keep it different. A diehard Spurs fan, they were chanting flopping. They were chanting flopper in the stand. Keith, thank you for stopping in. Appreciate you being here. Goofy Gobber. I like some funny channel names. We have 10 turnovers, but it doesn't even. So we're taking care of the ball, but the Thunder are shooting phenomenal. Wemby is at the line for 2. There's, 58% from 3. Did you guys say? That is crazy. Whoops. What happened here? There we go. Wemby's first free throw was good. 73-65. They just showed Jalen Williams, who is he's out right now, and unknown how long he'll be out. Retweaked his hamstring again. That dude's hamstring it's not a hamstring, it's a noodle string, because it keeps getting tweaked when he plays a couple games and then he's out again. There you go, Rudy. Let's go, Spurs. 73-66. There's still 6 minutes to go in this quarter. Let's cut the lead. Let's just cut the lead to 0. Let's go into the fourth quarter with a tie. SGA guarded by Dylan Harper. Dylan has not looked quite the same this game. They find Case and Wallace down 3-point land. Around the world, over to Jared McCain, and McCain's going to get a layup. 75-66. Took it at Wemby. I'm not sure what happened to Wemby. It looked like he kind of went out of bounds. I don't know if he lost his balance. Harper with the ball, gets into the post. Splits a double team and gets fouled. Man, they're calling a zillion fouls in this game. Chill Chamber, I've actually got somebody who can answer your parlay question. I agree. There you go. McCain was such a good pickup by the Thunder. Good grief. That dude was, let's be honest, the prior season, he was well on his way to possibly winning Rookie of the Year, and then I think he tore his ACL, and then to get him fairly on the cheap. First free throw is good for Dylan. There's been a zillion fouls, Rocksmith, and I don't like watching a zillion fouls either way. I just want to see the teams play basketball, not shoot free throws. Yeah, Frosty, it's been tough getting the thumbs up in the playoffs. We did really good in the second round. We've been having a hard time getting the thumbs up with the Thunder streams, which I thought we'd actually be popped. We popped in the first stream, but I don't know. I don't think folks like to hit the thumbs up when the Spurs are down, because it's majority Spurs fan. That tends to be the trend. There's a 3, no good by Wallace. Spurs ball. If we're winning, usually the thumbs up are up. If we're losing, they're usually down. So I guess the Spurs performance will influence the thumbs up. Wemby with the ball, out in three-point land, gets it to Carter Bryant. Bryant's going to drive. He's going to throw up a layup over Chet. No good. Or actually not a layup, but a little jumper off the glass. McCain for 3 down in transition. No good. Vassell with the rebound. Can we get a run going? Come on, Spurs. Come on, you're at home. This is a must-win. It's not a must-win game, but it feels like a must-win game. Wemby with the ball, guarded by Jalen Williams. Just takes a long two. I don't like Wemby settling for these perimeter shots. Do not like this at all. Tony 20251, our bench has not played the best. I will concede that. They've not they've not been good. SGA gets a foul by Carter Bryant. Got him off his feet. That's a foul. Kevin, thank you for stopping in. I can't read that language. We thank you for being here. Young Yangbei, there's Thunder fans in the chat. Gooseby said definitely must win. Yeah, it does feel like a must win. Castle is Terra bad tonight. He's not turning the ball over, but yes, his shooting is not good. SGA going to the line for 2. Made the first one. Back to a 9-point lead. Yeah, right, Nathan? Somebody step up. Our biggest run since the 15-0 run is 5. Not oof. 76-67. There's a lot of time left. But who's going to step up for San Antonio? Wemby has not been Wemby tonight. He's not having a good game. I got to call it like I see it offensively. I mean, you guys mentioned Castle's not playing very well. I agree, but Wemby is our best player. And no, I don't expect him to do everything, but he's struggling tonight. Jason, I agree. It's been a great series. It has. Double overtime in game 1. The most watched Western Conference Finals game 1 in like the history of the NBA is incredible. Ross wants Barnes in. The thing, our bench has been so unproductive. Why is this free throw taking so long? I took like 10 hours for that free throw. Mark says they wore down Wemby. 10-point lead. Kornet is on the court. Keldon is not. 5 minutes ago, Spurs down by 10. SJ's taken 3 free throws tonight. His regular season average is 9 for anybody that cares. What a track star. I don't think they're playing scared. They're not playing like the team that won 62 games right now at all. Wemby looked like more like ET out there than the Predator. Yeah, all right. I was like, wait, what? It is Spurs ball. Vassell's going to take a 3 and miss the 3. Fox runs down the loose ball. It's still with San Antonio, 67-77. Vassell now in the paint. A very awkward layup and 1! Okay, that was something. All right, nice job by Vassell drawing the and 1. Common Sense says great series, Spurs in 6. That was my prediction. I said the Spurs would win games 3. Right now, right now they're not. And the crazy thing is, they started off on fire. Absolutely lit. NBA Jam on fire, up 15-0, and then it hasn't been the same since. Made the free throw, 77-70. I will tell you this, hey, if it's Knicks and Thunder, I will be rooting for the Knicks. I don't love the Knicks, but I am a Yankees fan, a Giants fan, and I wouldn't be opposed to a New York team winning, and also I would be rooting against the Thunder. Hardenstein in the paint is going to get fouled. Toby Banks, Harper's injury, I think, I don't think he's the same. He's playing through it. He's clearly not the same player we saw earlier in the series. Vassell has been stepping up, to his credit. Yeah, I'll give a lot of credit to Vassell. He's looked pretty good. Rocksmith says, They Live. I like that movie. I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick butt. And I'm all out of bubblegum. Madden Goat says, OMG, I'm a young fan of Oklahoma. I'm a kid who lives here. Please tell me why people hate them so much. The Thunder? So, the biggest reason, the two reasons, is a lot of the hooking and grabbing that they did. It's magnified. I guess, I don't want to say they get more whistles than other teams, because it's not always the case, but SGA tends to lean a lot into his shots, which is why people call him a foul baiter. Also tends to flop a lot. And because he's such a great player, a lot of people find that behavior to be unnecessary. And Luguentz Dort's a dirty player. And now Isaiah Hartenstein's kind of joining that dirty player. Harper for 3. All right, guys. Let's focus on this. It's a 5-point game. All right, 5 points. 5 points. Let's go. Harper with 6 points. Now SJ drives in the paint, kicks it out. And that's a missed 3 by Wallace, but Dort with the rebound gets it to SJ. SJ fires off a 3. These freaking offensive rebounds are killing us. The flopping and dirty plays. Yeah, Beach. I mean, I'm trying to be nice, but yeah, the flopping and dirty plays. Harper spins around Isaiah Joe, kicks it out to Carter Bryant, wide open for 3 in the corner. In and out. Dang it. 81-73. Spurs down by 8. We just had it to 5, but a huge 3 by SGA. And now another whistle. This was before the shot. John Garcia says there's other streamers out there that ain't Spurs fans but wearing Spurs jerseys. I think they might be... I mean, yes, the Spurs are actually drawn now. There's going to be 3 types of streamers. Spurs fans that are just Spurs fans. I'm an example of one of that. Clan the Spurs fan was a Spurs fan before the Spurs got good. DC Tree Nation, SSPN, Spurs content creators like that. There are going to be streamers that came in just this year that may be Spurs fans. They might be. Wemby could be the reason they're a Spurs fan. Or they look at the Spurs as a cash cow now and they're calling the Spurs to make money. I hope it's more number 1 than number 2. But look at ESPN. ESPN did not care about our team until this year. They're all acting like Wemby's this great player. It's like, as Spurs fans, we knew he was going to be great watching him in the last 2 years. You're just waking up and realizing it this year? I can't stand ESPN. And Vassell, we trust. Gotta trust somebody tonight. I don't know who. Wallace's second free throw is good. He made 1 of 2. It's 83-73. 3.5 minutes to go. Keldon's been bad, Carl. Keldon has not been good. I hate saying that, too. Fox in the paint, kicks it out to Wemby. Wemby's going to drive in the paint, gets it out to... Actually, Keldon's in the game now. Keldon is in the game now. UAS, he's going to fight his way into the paint. The jumper at the rim is no good. But he is going to get fouled and go to the line for 2. Steven, appreciate that. Wemmy's sailing around the perimeter a little too much tonight. Rodrigo says, I've been a Spurs fan since I came out of the... Wow, okay. Came out of there. Gotcha. Nicholas, this Thunder are actually rolling, I believe, 11-man rotation at us. And we're running sort of 10 with Barnes barely playing, though. The Pussycats, good evening to you. Thank you for stopping in. Dort with his 7th foul. Keldon's first free throw is good. It's a 9-point game. Just get it to... What do we got? 3 minutes left? Get it to like 3 or 4. Get it to 3 or 4 at the end of the third and make a run in the 4th. Kornet the next Zach Collins. Dare I say Zach Collins could do more on offense than Luke Kornet? I like Luke. I'm not saying Zach Collins is better than Luke. I'm just saying he could probably do more than on offense. Keldon at the line for 1 more. Made the free throw. All right. Let's get a stop now. Yeah, but Gary, they're glazing the team like the... I don't know. You know how it is. 42 Grayson with the $4.05 super chat. Interesting number. Is that an area code? Is that OKC's area code, 405? The only Spurs fans not in Texas are OKC haters. The only Spurs fans not in Texas. The only Spurs fans not in Texas. I'm pretty sure Spurs fans in Texas are OKC haters. Am I confusing that? First free throw is no good for Alex Caruso. K1, K13457. I will occasionally scream when something big happens, a game-winning three, a huge dunk, but I want to save my voice for the whole night. I don't want to sit here and scream for 3 hours. Alex Caruso's second free throw is good. Rattles around and in, 9-point game. 84-75. We've taken 17 free throws to their 9, so I don't want to. We can't use they take all the free throws. Fox in the paint stops and then goes. Layup good. All right. Timeout. 84-77. See where I have been I don't think anybody's going to call me. I mean, just look at the channel. I covered the Spurs when they were bad. Ironically, I started covering the Spurs. We're in a timeout, guys, so I'll chat with you guys for a second. I started covering the Spurs in April of 2019 when they played the Denver Nuggets and lost in the series. First round semifinals, I don't remember. And then started calling them regularly that year. And they've only been a losing season up until this year. So hundreds of hours of Spurs content as a losing team. The 16-game losing streak, the 18-game losing streak. It has been rough. It has been really rough. But it's worth it because a lot of you have been with us since 2019, 2020, etc. And to see the team grow, I love what we have now. I think we are good enough to win it all, but I really think to get to the next level, because there is one more level to the Spurs being better, a legit starting four. We need a power forward. Julian Champagnie, I like him. He's undersized for a 4, and so is Harrison Barnes. Jose, I hope we climb our way back. We have 2,000K viewers, but yeah, Frosty, I know. I asked for the thumbs up. I don't know what else to do anymore. What's going on with Wemby is just out there doing cardio. He's having a rough game. Stop lying. You just started liking the Spurs in February when they went undefeated. Yes, Gary. Because you can't look at the channel's history and see I've been calling the Spurs over the last few years. I'm just throwing back at you. Deeper bench, yeah. Anyone Spurs fan said no? Five. I mean, I became a Spurs fan in 1990. I was not watching basketball during the Gervin era at all. I wish I was, but I just wasn't watching basketball. Get Tim Duncan to unretire. I mean, he's kind of old now. All right, that's about enough of that. There we go. Thank you, Artemis. Has been witness since 2020. Appreciate you. Wait a minute. What the heck? I thought No, I tried doing that. Hold on here. Oh, okay. Never mind. Got it. All right, took a second. My current live streams are all... You know what the thing is, though? How do I know, Gary828, you're not AI? You have, like, 8 YouTube channels. That's not humanly possible unless you're AI. Ooh, gotcha. Gary828. The 828 must be some kind of code that AI uses. That's what it is. Spurs should fill the seats with TSR Spurs fans. Man, it would be cool if we could get the whole arena with subscribers. That would be incredible. You guys see Dylan Brooks' unethical hoops get... Audrey, I did. One of you guys sent it to me on the Twitters. Marzagon, let's not do that. No FSGA, FOKC. Let's not do that. Come on. Let's root instead of saying F the Thunder, let's root for our guys to play better and win. This would be a huge game. Can I fix the box score? Oh, I did knock it around. What happened? Sorry about that. I don't know what I did, but I also just undid it. Okay. 3 minutes to go. 84-77. According to Google Voice, Wemby. I hope Wemby is not still growing. He needs to stop growing. Alrighty, that's... You know, some people just don't get it. $42 Grayson with the 405 again. Thank you. Says depth is a strength for OKC. Respect San Antonio fandom. TTFU. I'm not sure what that stands for. 42 Grayson. I'm sorry. Yeah, your depth is your strength right now. I will agree with that. The fact you can play 10 and 11 players and not miss a beat. We go deep on our bench and it's a disaster. Caruso for 3. And speaking of your bench, this guy has been annihilating us. Alex Caruso has been salivating when he plays. Fox for 3, no good. Just runs up and takes a 3, misses a 3. 10-point game. And I gotta think Spurs fans are getting restless in the stands. I know I'm getting a little restless. I don't like being down double digits with two and a half minutes to go. Jared McCain with ball guarded by Fox. Gets it over to SGA. SGA guarded by Keldon. That is a mismatch if I've ever seen one. There's another whistle. Found Keldon. Mike SVE with the $2 says bench points. OKC 53, Spurs 16. Wow, that is 53-16. Our bench is getting killed. Wow, that is SG at the line. First free throw is good. J1, unfortunately, I can't show the turnovers because I'd have to push it more over this way, which means I'd be pushing myself and the couch contingent off the screen. I do go over the turnovers at halftime and at the end of the game, but man, that bench score you just scored that bench scoring is so unbelievably lopsided. SGA, 0 points in the first quarter, 3 assists. Since then, 18 points and 7 assists. So SGA actually has a double-double tonight, 18 and 10. Somebody needs to wake up for the Spurs. Useless bench, Olynyk, Plumlee, Biyombo, McLaughlin, Waters. I don't know if I put Johnson and Kornet, but this playoff series, they have been struggling. I can't deny that. 12-point game. Who's going to step up for San Antonio? Mike SV2 at the $5 super chat says, at this point, let SGA get his points. Everybody else is killing us. There's Wemby with a jumper and one. Wemby relying on a lot of jumpers. And man, I could go for a Pop-Tart. Who said that? Purple, get me a Pop-Tart too. I'm hungry. I could go for a Pop-Tart. Wemby needs to wake up. He's the Wemby, Tony. He's supposed to be. Yeah. He's supposed to be the guy. Wemby fouled by Chet, I believe. Chet saying, what did I do wrong? MVP chants are out by the Spurs fans, but he hasn't been quite that guy tonight. I will be honest. I mean, I'm not going to lie to you. We need more from him if we're going to win. And everybody else has got to step up too. Not just Wemby. The rest of the team needs to step up too. I thought that hard foul on Keldon Johnson where Devin, fouling Castle, and Devin was yelling. I thought that was going to fire him up, but it hasn't really done that. McCain with a beautiful drive and layup on Keldon Johnson. 91-80. Castle fakes a three. Gets it out to Champagny. He'll take a three from the wing. And it's going to bounce off the rim twice and not go in. SJ with the rebound. I'm feeling a little restless, guys. Feeling a little restless. SJ out to Jalen Williams. Williams is going to find McCain for three. It's short. And Dort pulls it out of Fox's hands, but the loose ball falls in Keldon. Oh, Fox is hurt. Fox is hurt. Keldon for three. He misses a three. Fox is hurt, guys. He re-injured himself. Fox is hurt. He is in a lot of pain and hobbling. Wow. He's going to go to the locker room. He's going to the bench. He is writhing in pain, though. Let's see what happened. Dort fell on his leg, dying for a loose ball. Wow. And Castle with a hard foul on SGA. I'm sorry. We just got Fox back, and we need him to win this series. I don't know. I try to stay optimistic as possible. I don't know how the Spurs win this series without De'Aaron Fox. No, Stingray X Figure. I don't think Fox is coming back in the game. The way he left and the amount of pain on his face, it's not good. The fans are chanting flopper again. I'm sure SJ does not care as he makes the first free throw. Fox they're showing him on the ground just like on all fours. Yeah, injuries in the playoffs. Big part of being able to win a playoff series is staying healthy. The biggest example in this channel's history is I call the finals between the Raptors and the Warriors. And the Warriors had their stars dropping like flies. There's an alley-oop from Area 51. Steph to Wemby. Depth does matter, but your starter staying healthy obviously matters too. The Thunder are down Jalen Williams. The Spurs are down De'Aaron Fox again. Dylan Harper is not 100%. Jared McCain for 3 from the wing. In and out Burger. And a whistle. Whistle on Keldon. Jared, the same injury. Same injury for De'Aaron Fox. Nice alley-oop from Castle to Wemby. That was the first alley-oop from Steph to Wemby. Chris, I don't know where my mods are. I think they're in there. Maybe? I don't know. Actually, maybe we don't have any mods right now in the chat. Mods, where are you at? This chat's at the line for 2. Can I get some mods shout out? Say yo or something? All right, Tony's in the chat. iOS 6, thank you for stopping in. There's 2. We actually have a lot of mods on the channel. Steven D's in the chat. All right, there's some folks here. If this says I'm right here. No, people that are blue. What's up, David Victoria? Kellen having a horrible night. Chat at the line for one more, 94-82. And it was not the Spurs quarter we were looking for. 13-point game. Spurs are 15 of 18 from the line. The Thunder are 13 of 15, so fairly even there on free throws. Harper with the ball. Harper's not been the same tonight. I think his ankle's bothering him. Harper way out three-point land, sitting on the Spurs logo, 9 on the shot clock. 6 on the shot clock, looking to get it to Wemby. Finally going to get it to Wemby. Wemby guarded by Hartenstein, drives in the paint, spins around, fadeaway jumper. That was a tough shot. You don't see 7'4" guys do that a lot, but he did it. Hartenstein's going to take a 3. Nope. Well, I don't think I'd say Hartenstein take a 3 at the end of a quarter, but there it was. It's an 11-point game. Not impossible. Not going to be easy. Goya, I don't think he's doing it a ton. Rich, I moderate other channels. If you want me to give you a wrench, I'll clean up any disrespectful comments. Gary, I thought about giving you a wrench. I have. And actually, I'm going to. Gary, welcome to the channel as a member of the Wrench Gang. Fellow YouTube content creator. Gary does, well, not the biggest LeBron James fan, so if you like that type of content, be sure to check him out. He's also got a soap review channel, a movie channel, and a whole bunch of other channels. Still winnable. Yes, I'm staying positive. Cash, we play. Wait, you got a purple. Are you fans with some? Are you buddy with somebody in the chat and you guys are playing Fortnite? Or are you trolling? Bash, Fox re-injured his ankle just a few minutes ago. Alexis, it looked like, I'm not sure it was totally accidental when he was diving for the ball and his body just happened to swing. He is known to be a dirty player. Mr. Nobody, if you've been here long enough, I'll give him out randomly. Tyrone, I'm not giving up. You might be a Thunder fan saying it's over. I'm not giving up until, if we're down 11 with 12 seconds to go, then I will say it's game over. Yes, lock in. Lock in. Latecomers, I think you're right. I think Fox will be out for the rest of the series. I don't like saying injury stuff before we get the announcement, but he missed the first 2 games with the ankle injury, and he literally just re-injured the same exact ankle. We're at 1100 thumbs up, guys. We've not had any game from this Western Conference Finals get less than 1,500 thumbs up. There's plenty of folks in the chat. Maybe you don't know how to hit the thumbs up on your phone, so Groot's going to actually show you. So if you have not hit the thumbs up yet, make sure you minimize the chat. Whoop! You'll see me still up here. You'll see the chat down here, and there'll be a little thumbs up right underneath the video screen. Give it a little bop, and actually a little basketball, I believe, shows up, and then you'll officially have supported the channel. Greatly appreciate it. Bring your chat back up, and you're good to go. I am Groot. Thank you, Groot. Groot's a big helper here. We can get some fans in here in the fourth quarter to help root the Spurs on, get some people dropping some emojis, get some excitement in the chat, and hopefully get some excitement in that damn arena and get a Spurs win. Stay focused and aggressive. Yes, OKC is deep flows. Our bench has been terrible. It might be my video tomorrow. I don't know what I'm going to do a video tomorrow. Miss TSR is not around. She's going to be off hiking, actually in Vermont. And our bench has really, really, really been not good. I mean, Harper actually started these first 2 games. So his best performance is actually as a starter, not as a bench player. The bench has just been invisible, and you can't have your 5. I mean, we had that problem game 1. That's why so many of our guys played almost 50 minutes. Vassell played 51 minutes. I know SJ played over 50, but we had the entire starting lineup played 44 more, whereas the Thunder had one guy play 44 more, and that was SJ, and that's their best player. NBC's audio's been struggling a lot in this series, 42 Grayson. Thank you for the $2 super chat. Yes, NBC's whole performance has been lackluster. I'm not impressed with their performance. The double big fellas, Kornet has not been very good for us against the Thunder. The Thunder outscored us 37-33 in that third quarter, so it was not a spurred quarter at all. Harper's going to get by. Everybody gets into the paint. Layup is... No, he got fouled before then. 95-84, and Keldon's in foul trouble, right? Does he have 4 or 5? That was an offensive foul on us? I didn't actually see what happened, but it's a turnover for the Spurs. Thunderball, Chet with the ball, drives in the paint. Stops and pops a 2. This is the biggest lead of the game for the Thunder. They're up by 13. Spurs ball. Champagny with it, gets it out to Castle. Castle looking to drive. Back out to Champagny for 3. Misses the 3. Wow. Purple, I appreciate that. You guys are really starting to play it. Well, there's a turnover by the Thunder. Vassell on the run. Gets it to Castle. Castle at the paint. Fouled at the rim. And he's going to probably go to the line for 2. Alexis, I don't know how to explain this. I've never seen us come... That was the hottest we've come out all series. All playoffs, that first 15 points, the Spurs looked unstoppable. Absolutely unstoppable. And then the wheels fell off since that point. Hartenstein with his 4th foul. Castle was at the line, missed the first free throw. Alele Spurs, there you go. Game number 4 is going to be Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern. That's in San Antonio. I'll be live with Miss TSR. We'll be here. We'll be live at 7:45. My goodness. Who's going to step up in the 4th quarter? Wemby P. Steph made 1 of 2. Castle. Champagny going to go on a heater. I don't think we're going to see Fox again this quarter. We might not see him. We might not see him again the rest of this series. It's not looking good. Alex Caruso has the ball. He has stepped up huge for the Thunder. Gets to Jerry McCain for 3. No good. Castle flies in for the rebound. 97-85. 10:50 to go. Harper bringing it up for the Spurs. Spins around. McCain gets in the paint. The layup. He missed the layup. A beautiful move, but no finish. Man. Hartenstein with the ball. Drops it off the case and Walls. Walls drives in the paint. Kicks it out. 3 by McCain is good. The biggest lead of the game. It's now 15 points. Wow. No, not wave the flag yet, Nicholas, but this is starting to go. This is... I don't know what to say. Dang, 100-85. Will Stargate, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say on this game. I did not think it was going to go like this tonight. Bubba with the $2 register says Caruso, McCain, Williams, 46 points. Harp, Champagny, and Keldon, that's Llama, 16. Well, Champagny's a starter, though. But I see your point. Their bench is killing us. And our bench is poop. Illumi, yeah, we did start off 15-0. Absolutely looked unstoppable. I was like, holy moly, the Spurs team is fired up. OKC called a timeout. And since then, we've been outscored 100-70. That start was incredible. And then the wheels fell off. And I don't know what happened. I appreciate y'all hanging out tonight, though. To the Spurs Spurs normals, thank you for being here. It's Thunder fans being here, or that are here as well. We're really low on the thumbs up, though. If we can get some thumbs up on the channel, even though the Spurs are down, believe it or not, it actually takes a lot out of me to do these. Ask any YouTuber sitting on your couch or chair for 3 hours and talking nonstop after, working. It's not the easiest thing to do, but I do it because I love it. But I'm tired in the morning. I'm not ready to go to the next game. Let's try one more run. See, we got one more run in us. I'm not giving up yet. Haru Cage's absence in the playoffs has been very disappointing. I'll agree. Gets 6th man of the year, riding high, and he just has not had it at all this entire series. Like, not just this series, the entire playoffs. He's been just not good. He's on one good game. One really good game where he scored, 21? Everything has been, 12 or less? It's been rough. A lot of folks are asking how we start 15-0 and then down 15. We started 15-0, we're down 15. I just realized that. The irony. Latecomers, it is on Mitch to make some adjustments, and yeah, I think the Fox injury is going to hurt us a lot more than some fans. The fans that don't like De'Aaron Fox, and there are fans, I see him on the channel, are going to find out just how important he is to the team. I don't know who is that with Jimmy Fallon? Fitzroy George with a $10 super chat says, this is a make or miss league. They're making shots and our bench guys are clanking open threes. They're not only clanking open threes, Keldon, this entire playoff series, when he's near the rim, he's rimming a lot of stuff up. Thank you, Fitzroy, but thank you for that super chat tonight. Keldon just cannot make his free throws. I've got to get free throws in my head. He can't make shots around the rim. It's incredible to watch his struggles. The rim is right there. Every time. If Slothy was the ball, here's the rim. Whoop. I'm just going to circle around the rim here, and I'm going to go this way. Every time. Fox is back in. What? I did not expect that. Steven Z with the $5 super chat says, time to gel as a port for championship team. Spurs have to fight through this. Indeed. There's deflection. It's going to stay with San Antonio. I did not think we'd see De'Aaron Fox again. Dang. Okay. Fox, props to you. Got his ankle taped up. He's back in the game. Let's make a run here, guys. Fox in the paint. Off-balance jumper. Props to him. De'Aaron. D-A-A run. Now we need Wem VP. Exactly. We need Wem VP. Kobe vibes 2008. Can you imagine if Fox leads us to a comeback? Jared McCain with the ball, gets in the paint, throws it up over Kornet. 102-87. McCain has been fantastic tonight. What a steal for the Thunder. Jared McCain with 20 points off the bench. We might have actually outscored a whole bench. Oh, wow, we got French Vanilla in there. Wemby with a long three, no good. Anthony Barnes with a $2 super chat says, listening to you at Angel Stadium as Champagne hits a three. We're actually running French Vanilla. Okay. French Vanilla in the air tonight. Defense. The crowd is waking up a little bit. 102-90. Chet with the ball. Drives. Out to Caruso. Caruso guarded by Wemby. Get it back to Jared McCain. McCain guarded by Vassell. McCain's going to drive to his left. Gets in the paint. Stops and pops a two. That may have been partially blocked. And it's going to be knocked. Spurs try to get it up the court quick. Knocked out of bounds by Alex Caruso. One bucket at a time, guys. We can do this. McLewis London. Dylan Harper is not in. He is not the same player tonight. I think he is struggling with that injury he obtained in game number 2. So he's not played a ton and hasn't played fantastic either when he's been in there. Coolio Guppy, thank you for stopping and says, let's go Thunder. Respect Spurs fans. Thanks for the stream. You're welcome. Trying to make it enjoyable for everybody. Thank you for being here. Thunder fans, I do appreciate the cool Thunder fans that are in the chat. McCain for 3, no good. Kornet can't get the rebound. And a foul on the Thunder. Offensive foul. There's been a lot, there's been a lot of cool Thunder fans in the chat. Appreciate you guys that have been cool and hanging out and cheering for your team. 1% have been bungholes, but quite frankly, there's been 1% of Spurs fans also being very rude towards Thunder fans, and it's not necessary. That is the 5th foul on Isaiah Hartenstein. Some Spurs fans, he should have had that many fouls in the first quarter of game number 2. Alele Spurs pool. No, French vanilla is not exactly cooking tonight, although it's still in there. Fox with the ball, drives in the paint, and lost the ball. That's another turnover for De'Aaron. I think he's got 3 tonight. Maybe trying to do a little too much there. McCain for 3 again. He is letting it fly tonight. Audrey, we're not going to see Kelly Olynyk. We're seeing Kelly Olynyk. That means somebody's getting blown out. And since we're on the wrong side of the scoreboard, probably not us. Wemby pull-up jumper. All right, it's a 10-point game, guys. 10 points. 1 bucket at a time. Wemby with 21. Wemby only has 4 rebounds? How do you... What? How does Wemby only have 4 rebounds? Vassell pokes it out of SGA's hand. SGA gets the ball back. And now a foul on Vassell. 7:51 to go, 4th quarter. Elizabeth, I like that. Vassell was giving him the business, but finally got him on a touch foul. 102-92, 8 minutes to go. Wait! Oh, the foul was on Vassell, okay. I thought maybe it was something... Cruz is coming. Man, Cruz has been killing us. He's coming back in. JB, we do have a lot of players on this bench that don't play. Tony, I'm hoping somebody wakes up. SJ gets double team, gets it out to Chet for an open 3. Blocked by Champagny! Julian Champagny just blocked Chet Holmgren's 3. No. I did not think that was not on my bingo card tonight. Julian Champagny flies in. He's like, woo! Psh. Chet just had a long windup, and Champagny got high enough where he could get it out of his hand. Blocked out of bounds. Still Thunder ball. 4 on the shot clock. SJ with a step back 3. And he got fouled. Castle with a terrible foul. You cannot, well, you can, but fouling a 3-point shooter, awful. Let's take a look and see if it was a foul. Landing into space. Landing into space, you can't do that. You can't do that. Gotta allow him to land. They're gonna call it every time. It's a dumb foul. I think that is 5 on Castle. Getting off your feet, I keep saying it all night. You got to go straight up and down. If you're jumping towards the player, guess what? They're going to give him the foul. And that is a back-breaking foul because SGA missed a 3. You got the lead to 10, and now he's going to hit his 3 free throws because he's a good free throw shooter. Yes, Wemby has 4 rebounds, Michael. 4. 7'5", 4. I almost feel like I could get more rebounds in this game. I wouldn't, don't get me wrong. SGA now at 24 and 10. Castle bring it up for San Antonio. Gets it over to Champagny, back to Castle. Steph looking to drive. Gets it out to Champagny. That was a bad pass. Nice save by Julian. Julian now gets in the paint. Gets it to Kornet. Kornet with a bucket at the rim. 105-94. Now we need to stop. I don't think Wemby's out there. Wemby could be a little gassed. Casey Walls for 3. No good. Champagny with the rebound. All right, we got to stop. Let's get it under 10. Wemby guarded by Chet. Takes a step back 3. Vassell with the offensive putback. 9-point game. Thunder calling a timeout. I don't like Wemby. Wemby is becoming a jump shooter in this game. That is not the answer. 105-96. 9-point game. 9-point game, guys. Thank you, Gary. Appreciate it. Carlos Jeter, ¿cómo está mi hombre? Good evening to you, Carlos. Thank you for stopping in. Off the rails, you might be tired. Then you need to sit for a minute. He's been taking a lot of perimeter shots tonight. All right, time to chuck them up, Spurs fans. Yeah, KJ, Dode, you're right. When Wemby starts firing off jumpers, he's tired. So maybe getting him out of the game for a minute and a half. Thank you, Carlos. Appreciate that. French vanilla is working? You're right. We have French vanilla in the court, and they're chipping away at the lead. We do have a sorry butt bench, though, Chris. I can't argue with that. Well, that's the last one. If you call other people in the chat names, you're going to the nether realm. I'm just letting you know. Those that you know. It's not appreciated. I don't care how long you've been subscribed here. I just saw somebody that's been here a while that kept calling Spurs fans idiots. That's not acceptable. My cat's love. French vanilla is Victor Wembanyama and Luke Kornet. Wemby is French. Luke Kornet is white. Vanilla. So that's the name for them. French vanilla.
French vanilla in the air tonight.
This is actually a lot of fun. There's another one. There's plenty of time. Not too late for the Frenchman on the Dyeards. We got 7 minutes left. We can come back and win this. Mark, this has been a tense series. Wemby should have brought his baguette. He didn't bring his baguette. Jose, I gave a Chuck Norris, but I think somebody asked for the game earlier, so let me throw up the game. Carlos, I thought JH was a Spurs fan, but I guess he's not anymore. I don't know. That one, I am a Spurs fan. You might be only listening. But if you look at the video, that probably that should tell the story. Chandler Inside says TSR is soft as those plushies behind him. No wonder Clan gets more views. I am soft as the plushies behind me. I don't think he gets more views, and I'm trying not to be disrespectful. Mark, finish how he started. Yes. Very much finish how he started. Does not me throwing shade at Clan, but I think we get more views. Case in point, see the live streams. But who cares who gets more views? We're both Spurs fans. And we've both been Spurs fans when the Spurs sucked. I hate saying that, but it was rough for a couple years. You wish, but I don't know, he's trying to talk trash. He's probably a Clan-only fan. There is a very, 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 very tiny percentage of both our fan bases. You can only be fans of one. You can't be fans of both. So I've seen Clan fans say TSR sucks. I've seen TSR Sports fans say that. Don't pick on other channels. If you don't like another Spurs channel, regardless of who it is, then just don't watch it. I don't need to see in our chat or in our comments on videos that another Spurs content creator you don't like. Just don't watch. Like, if that guy actually, like, the guys in the channel, like, he's in here trolling me, why are you at my channel if you don't like the channel? Stay over there if you like him. And that's fine. I'll never understand people. There's a jumper by Jerry McCain. Yeah, you can be fans of both or like one or not. Yeah. People are a little weird hammer fist. I ask sincerely, don't knock Clan on our channel, and because don't. The guy's been just as dedicated to the Spurs as I have through all the lean years. If not more. 107-96. Spurs would have missed. It's now or never, Spurs fans. 11-point game. We're going to do it. We got to do it now. Is Wemby getting a rest? No, he's not. He's on the court. SGA guarded by Champagny out 3-point land. Gets it into Caruso. Caruso drops it off to McCain. McCain whips it out to Jalen Williams. And he's fouled on a 3-pointer. Kornet with a foul. Wow. Luke Kornet would have found a 3-point play. This is going to be a possible 4-point play. Jesse, yeah, I see it a little bit. It's all right. That Luke Kornet fouls a 3-point shooter. Jalen Williams hit that 3 at the buzzer, too. So not only a clutch 3, but he was fouled. 110-96. Fox is checking back in. All right, RDM, I know some Spurs fans are probably calling tonight. I'm not giving up yet. We can beat this team, though. We beat them in game number 1, and... Hold on. There we go. That's better. 111-96, another loss for the Spurs. Or another miss for the Spurs. Oh, God, I hope I just jinx this. 111-96, down by 15. And SGA with the ball, step back 3. Misses the 3. Do the Spurs have anything left in the tank? Wemby's been a perimeter player all night. He's clearly tired. Or not all night, but he's been a perimeter player in the second half. Fox going to drive in the paint. Almost turned it over, gets it out to Harper. Harper's going to take a 3 from the wing. And a foul on the Thunder. Larry, it's getting close to that, but not yet. Their bench is a plus 30. White Attrackstar says, stop leaving them open. WTF. Yeah. And this gives home court advantage back to the Thunder, by the way, if they win tonight, which right now they're well on their way. 111-96. The Spurs fans trying to get the team motivated with some Go Spurs Goes. Fox for 3, total Brick City. Under 5 minutes to go now. Andy who? When you said that, I'm hearing the I Still Believe by the, the guy in the Lost Boys. SJ pull-up jumper is no good. If we need a run now, like now. Champagny with the ball, out to Harper. Harper gets it over to Fox. He's trying to get it to Wemby in the paint. Wemby is going to get a reverse layup and 1. Sarah Castle has 5 fouls. I don't know if he's going to come back in. He's also shot pretty poorly. No offensive. I'm sure we're getting killed on the offensive rebounds. Jalen Williams with the foul on Wemby. Wemby going to the line, looking to cut the lead to 12. It can be done. All right, Slothy's going to hang out with... I'm trying everybody for Rally. Rally David Robinson. Rally David Robinson. I'm going to clutch David Robinson for the rest of this game. Wemby's free throw is good. Tony, I'm disappointed in the team. In the end, they win as a team, they lose... I'm sorry, David, I'm going to make you sick here. They win as a team and they lose as a team. Kason Wallace with the ball out in three-point land, guarded by Vassell. Thank you, Mike SVT with the $5 super chat says, we were 8 of 17 from 3 at one point. Now we're 12 of 38. Dying by that 3. Live by the 3, die by the 3, right? Kason Wallace throws up a miss. And it's Spurs ball, 4 minutes to go. Castle is back in the game. Castle thought about a catch and shoot 3 out to Harper. Over to Champagny. Champagny's going to drive in the paint. And gets a layup. It's a 10-point game. A 10-point game and a timeout by the Thunder. Do we have one last run in us? One last run. Common sense, there is plenty of time. Wemby doing a great job not fouling Kason Wallace. Wallace tried to get the foul. Wemby went up for the block, went underneath him, and Wallace jumped into him, but they did not call the foul on that, which is good. I don't think there should have been a foul on either of them. 10-point game. Tony, I didn't realize the bench was such a mismatch either. Dyers, I'm not giving up yet. I'm not giving up. But have the Spurs not lost back-to-back all year? Yeah, Gary, it ain't over yet. Jake Atwood Clark, thank you for stopping it. I'm not giving up yet. Not giving up. David Robbins says, don't give up. And don't forget to brush your teeth. It's late. If you're going to bed, make sure you brush your teeth before you go to bed. Also, make sure you floss and use some mouthwash, too. All right, quick David Robinson PSA. Jay says, it's over, bro. I'm not giving up. There's 3 minutes and 50 seconds left. If the Thunder can go on a run on us, why can't we go a run on them? Phil says we lost quite a few back-to-backs. I actually don't remember. We must have lost 2 in a row at some point this year. Chat's starting to heat up, by the way. I see the thumbs up going up. I see the... Come on, guys, hit the thumbs up. Let's get some folks in here. Let's get a crazy back-breaking comeback. To the folks that are saying the game is over, look what the Knicks did to the Cavs in Game 1. Why can't we do that to the Thunder tonight? Right? The Knicks came back down 22 with what, 7 minutes left? Why can't our Spurs come back tonight? They can. They can. It's not going to be easy. They're going to have to play their best, absolute best basketball to beat the Thunder. Speaking of not the best, NBC back to the really horrible camera angle that I can't stand. Alex Caruso with the ball in the paint. The jumper is no good, goes out of bounds. Spurs ball, we got to stop. Got to stop. We got to stop. And now another timeout. Back-to-back timeouts. Okay. Tony Velasquez, thank you for stopping in. Yeah, benches. I know the bench is really, really rough. 66-18. Mark says, while in this negative Spurs talk, Mark, can you imagine if I ever did a video and called out every Spurs fan that trashes our team? I'm not going to do that. It would be a long video, and it would depress me to see the way folks sometimes give up on the team. Now, they also might not be Spurs fans. They could just be NBA fans. They could be people betting on a parlay and costing them money. So we actually don't know that. That being said, oh, it's immediate timeout after a timeout. People say it looks like Steve Harvey. Jack Bray 8, NBC's camera angles have been abysmal. I don't understand I understand try new things, but also don't reinvent the wheel. We're all used to watching sports one particular way. Baseball, the camera behind the pitcher, football, basketball, like adding in these weird angles is not making the game more enjoyable. We need Miss TSR rewinding game. Yep, Miss TSR is undefeated in the Western Conference Finals. One Lanu says, show the game. You got it, my friend.
Suck it!
A back-to-back three will be fired. I mean, if we can cut the lead to next bucket is single digits. One step at a time. I keep saying one bucket at a time. We can do this. I'm not going to give up on the team. The fans are loud and proud in San Antonio. Let's do this. Spurs ball. Harper with it, gets it to Vassell. Vassell catch and shoot three. That would have made the arena go ballistic, but he missed it. That would have been something if Vassell hit that three. We really needed that three. The arena was pumping, and now they're quiet again. Now a foul. Julian Champagny with a foul. You know what? I'll take overtime. David Robinson had a mustache. Mike Hatzlove. He definitely had a mustache. Absolutely 100% certain. My favorite player, my favorite athlete of all time. Yes, David had a mustache. So that mustache is accurate. It looks like they put a little soul patch on him though, which is not there, unless that's a shadow. I don't know. SGA with the ball in three-point lane, guarded by Vassell. SGA is going to start to drive, off-balance runner. And he gets fouled again. And that was the classic SGA lean into the shot. And he got the foul. 5 on Vassell. Let's take a look at the replay. Yeah, Vassell kind of jumped into him too. They're going to call that every time for SGA. You got to know better. Uncle Chrome, 1485 with a $2 super chat says, Thunder have an answer for everything tonight. Yeah. I can't argue with that. Fox should not be playing. Henry, the fact that he retweaked his ankle, you might not be wrong there. Brian, Wemby did not have the best game tonight. I don't know how many points he's had. Wemby has 14. Castle with a rough shooting night. Our bench is absolutely got destroyed. Wemby's going to drive in the paint, takes it in, throws it up off the glass, and it's good. 112, 103, 2:40 to go. Yeah, Mark V, I know. It's okay. It is Thunder ball. We still have 2.5 minutes left. There's a three by Cason Wallace. And a wide open three. We doubled SGA. Wemby with the ball. Doing some dancing out in three-point land. Wemby still with the ball. Hartenstein all over him. Drops it out to Castle. Steph going to take a long three. No good. We're down 13 with 2 minutes to go. No Knicks in 6. We're not going to hurt SGA for you. I do not wish injuries on the other team. Brandon, what's going on? Says, my mom is live. Can you tell Trish don't give up? Trish, don't give up. Don't you ever give up. But we're running out of time now. No, the doubling's not working. It's not. How do you think Alex Caruso killed us? Caruso's been good in every game. Credit to him. Wemby took an awkward fall, by the way, on his last bucket. Well, he's actually in a lot of pain when they showed him in a lot of pain. Spurs fans are going home. The Spurs empty the bench? What? Mitch is waving the white flag. That's it, guys. I'm going to stay to the end. Please hit the thumbs up on the way out. Tony20251 with the $20 super chat says, TSR, who has been the most disappointing this series for the Spurs? That's a really good question because it's multiple guys. Tony, I'd like to answer that. It's been multiple guys. I got to put Keldon on there. He's not shown up. I got to put Steph on there for the turnovers. Otherwise, he was good in game 2. Kornet, really just the whole bench because Harper was good the first 2 games of the series, but he was on. There's a turnover by the Spurs. SGA still in there. It's so many players that have not been great for the Spurs. Yeah, Josh, you just put a bunch of names there. I mean, there's so many guys I can name that have not been good this series. I saw Mitch Johnson, but my eyes went right to behind Mitch Johnson. If you know, you know. That's all I'm going to say. If you know, you know. Well, Thunder's emptying their bench too. I will say this. I try to be a good sports fan. GG Thunder fans, you got us tonight. You just beat us. No excuse. You outplayed us. You beat us at home in game 3. You now have home court advantage. I don't think the series is over in 5. I think the Spurs are going to fight like heck. Great resiliency by the Thunder tonight, being down 15-0 to start the game, and then they took the lead and never looked back. Minute 15 to go. Spurs down 118-103. I don't even know who that is that just missed, but I don't even know who some of these guys are for the Thunder. I'm sorry. Yeah, OKC's better tonight. It is what it is. It happens. Now the question for Spurs... Well, Kelly Olynyk sighting. The question for Spurs fans now is, what is the health status of De'Aaron Fox? He tweaked his ankle. He came back in and played. But what's his availability going to be? By the way, we're going with the God lineup, if you will, God mode lineup. I see Plumlee, Plum VP, Biomgo, and Olynyk. The lineup y'all been wanting all series. Dang, Xavier. Why watch Sunday? Wow, are Spurs fans really giving up on the team completely? F you, Joe Boo. Nice, Steven. Nice Major League reference. Thank you for the $2 super chat. There's a 3 for the Thunder, and now they're blowing it open. Are Spurs fans really giving up on the whole series? I understand non-Spurs fans saying it's an over. I understand Thunder fans saying it's over, but I can't imagine Spurs fans, actual, real, bleed silver and black fans are saying the series is over. As Lindy Waters hits a 3. And now the Thunder will drill it out. Blake, I mean, the Thunder are the best team 2 years in a row. They had the best team in the NBA last year and this year, did they not? I can't argue that fact. Whitey Trackstar says we need active movement and ball movement. We need some milk. Plumlee actually looked good with him over Keldon. I don't see Mason Plumlee getting any minutes over Keldon Johnson. Not yet. Boy, it was a tough loss. I want to get into the end-game stats. We do need a power forward, Thunder. We do. We need a legit big. We've talked about it all year. I think the Spurs starting lineup 4 years from now, 3 or 4 years from now, Harper, Castle, Bryant, Wemby. Who's going to be the power forward? He's not on the bench. Let's get into the end-game stats. Some guys had a good game. Some guys did not have a good game. GG Thunder fans, you got us tonight. We'll see you Sunday night at 8 o'clock. Miss TSR will be here. The Spurs are undefeated in the Western Conference Finals when she's here. So hopefully that luck carries over. How about Jared McCain tonight? Freaking killing us. Jalen Williams, the other Jalen Williams. J-Will, not J-Dubs. The Thunder outscored the Spurs in every quarter except the first. The Spurs outscored them 31-26. And then the Thunder took the lead and never went back. No, Knicks fan. Knicks in 6, I'm sorry. No live for, I won't go live for the Knicks or Thunder in the finals. I will probably watch the series and do shorts on it. But I'm a Spurs fan, and calling other teams, I would have to fake emotion. You know what I mean? I'd have to fake excitement. I'd have to fake disappointment. Sure, if somebody wins on a game-winning 3, I can get excited in a short, but to call a whole game for 3 hours, it's no. Plus, my girlfriend, I'm 99% sure she'd not be happy if I started calling another team. She can accept me calling the Spurs. She's a Spurs fan as well, but she does actually want to spend time with me and time with me off the camera as well. I also have a comic book channel that I do that keeps me a little busy. So, I mean, when the Spurs season is over, I'll switch to draft coverage for the Spurs, whether it's over next week or in a couple weeks. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the stats for the Thunder. Isaiah Hartenstein with 5, 8, and 4. Chet Holmgren with 14. Only 3 boards for Chet. Him and Wemby were not rebounding very well tonight. SGA with 26 and 12 assists. Also went 12 of 12 from the line. SGA did not shoot well tonight. He was 6 of 17, but he did get to the line a lot. Dort was not doing much offensively. He had 0 points. AJ Mitchell, quiet night, 2 points off the bench. And this is what killed the Spurs. Jalen Williams with 18 off the bench. Alex Caruso, 15. Caruso's been fantastic this whole series. Love him, hate him, Spurs fans. He's been killing us. Cason Wallace with 11. Jared McCain with 24. Isaiah Joe with 3. Kenrich Williams with 5. The bench for the Thunder absolutely crushed us. The Thunder for the night shot 48, 45, 85. Only turned the ball over 10 times. We turned it over 15. We shot 43, 32, 82. The free throws for the game were even, 33 each. So neither fan can say no blame in the refs for either team, for either team's fan base, which I like. We took the exact same amount of free throws, so it is what it is. For the Spurs, Julian Champagnie with 10 points, Victor Wembanyama with 26, only 4 rebounds for Wemby in 39 minutes. How does a guy that is 7'5" only grab 4 rebounds? And that's a super chat. Mike SV2 with the $5 super chat says, OKC bench 76, Spurs 23. Bro, we're not deep at all, LOL. I thought we were. Jason, how do you know I'm not already proposed to my plushie? Where are we at? Darren Fox, welcome back. He was a mixed bag tonight. It was nice to see him playing. He was 7 of 14 from the field, but only 1 of 6 from 3. Finished with 15 points, 7 boards, 6 assists. He did have 4 turnovers, so there you go. The turnover is still a problem with the Spurs. Devin Vassell was fantastic tonight. 20 points on 6 of 12 shooting, 7 boards. 4 steals for Devin Vassell. Devin, man, his defense has been really good in the playoffs. I don't know where this has been in the regular season, but the playoffs, Devin's a different animal right now. Stephon Castle, I just saw the 1 of 8 Mike. Steph did shoot very poor tonight, 1 of 8. He did get to the line 14 times, made 11 of 14, had 5 rebounds, 7 assists, 1 turnover, 1 steal, 2 blocks. So a poor shooting night, but an improvement over the first game. So a trending in the right direction. Off the bench, Harrison Barnes, nothing. Literally nothing. Zeros in 3 minutes. Keldon Johnson, 5 points on 1 of 5 shooting, 2 boards. He's becoming unplayable. Keldon Johnson with a team worst minus 23. Keldon with a team worst 23. Wow. He was not good tonight. Carter Bryant with 3 points. Luke Kornet with 4 and 2. And Dylan Harper, I think that, abductor injury? Not looking the same. 6 points on 2 of 7 shooting, 2 turnovers. Spurs lose 123-108. Big game for the Thunder. And the funny thing is, I did a video talking about the Thunder. Guys, please hit the thumb up on the way out. Would like to get to 1,500 if possible. I know it sucks the Spurs lost, but still trying to help the channel grow if possible at all. Try to spin a positive. I said in my video that, the Thunder play much better in Game 2 after they lose a Game 1. And somebody said, that's last year, doesn't matter. No, they lost Game 1. And they're playing better. Yeah, 4 rebounds for Wemby, Ernie. Thunder in 17. Purple, this is going to be a 17-game series? I like this matchup. I don't know if I want to call these two teams for 17 games in a row. You're welcome, BHC. We can still win the series, guys. It's not going to be easy. But, man, we got a lot of guys that need to step up. Today is a great example of Spurs need a GM. Our team is exhausted because there's no depth and no shooters, while the Thunder have numerous players. Seriously, half the Spurs roster can't even give us a minute. Christopher, some of what you say is factual. A lot of our, we thought we had a deep bench, but when you play a really good team, that bench can get exposed, and our bench got exposed. It's getting exposed this whole series. I thought the Stephon Castle near technical foul was going to fire the team up, but it really didn't. It didn't. The Thunder are winning 17 games. Oh, wait. Thunder winning 17. How are you getting 17? It's 16 to win the NBA Finals. What's the extra game? Your math ain't mathing, my guy. 4 games in the first round, 4 games in the semifinals, 4 games in the conference finals, 4 games in the NBA Finals. What's a 17? I'm not trying to troll you, but where's that math coming from? Fitzroy, we might have to play SGA straight up, whether it's Castle, Harper, Carter, Bryant. Leaving people open is obviously not working at all. I know you lost one to the Spurs, but it doesn't change the amount of wins. It's a best of 7, my guy. Every series is a best of 7, which means you got to win 4 in each series. You won 4 against the Suns. You won 4 against the Lakers. You need 4 against the Spurs to win the series. And if you make the NBA Finals, you need 4 there. That's 16. I'm not trying to troll. I'm trying to figure out what am I missing. 17 cold games. Okay, I thought you were saying 17 wins. You think you're going to sweep the Knicks? That's bold. I like it. Confidence. He has the 1 loss to the Spurs in double overtime and then winning the rest. You know what? That would be incredible if you guys did that. That would be tough to watch as a Spurs fan. But anyway, you're welcome, Chris. You're welcome. Thank you guys. Those of you that were chilling the chat, I appreciate you. We set a record tonight for most people sent to the nether realm. I'm not going to tolerate it. I used to acknowledge it. I used to speak to people that were trolling really hard. And now I'm just like, you know what? You can keep trolling, but only you can see it. If that makes you happy, fine. But if you're going to be a jerk in the chat, and if you're going to talk crap to other people, and I don't mean just like, Spurs thing, not like trash talk. If you're actually going to call other people on the channel and make their experience miserable, you're going to the nether realm. I probably hid 10 people tonight, and we'll probably hide just as many in the next stream. Just all this would be cool. I mean, you didn't see me attack any Thunder fans tonight or Spurs fans. I may have called you out if you're being a jerk and then hid you, but just, don't make it personal. We both love our teams. You look at Purple. Purple's a Thunder fan. He's been cool all night. Brad, guys saying Thunder up, go Thunder. Why bring, your team, especially if your team won. Focus on what your team did well. I don't know. I try to keep it, trolls just mean you're a popular channel. And the trolls can still troll, Andy. They can troll to their heart's content. It's just nobody will see it now. They will see it. As a Spurs fan, I just turned the TV off. I couldn't take the ridiculous BS OKC was doing. Hellfire Raider, they outplayed us tonight. I do think the refs influenced game number 2 in a negative way, which I hate saying for the record. But tonight, they were the better team. I mean, look how bad we played tonight. I mean, we had a lot of guys just, I don't know. So, that's all I got. Thank you, Purple. Purple, you've been a cool Thunder fan. I'm sorry, I was so confused what you meant by the 17. My apologies. I thought you were saying you guys needed 17 wins, 17 games. I'm tired, so my math was, I'll admit it, my math wasn't mathing. I'm going to do a video on this. I think we need to talk about our bench tomorrow. I know we had some of our stars didn't play well, but our bench is much worse than I thought it was. And I think every game so far, our bench has been outscored, not by a little, but by a lot. Yeah, TX, keep it cool and civil in the chat. That's all I ask, right? So, light trolling is certainly accepted. Funny jokes, absolutely, but don't be mean to one another. And if you're going to attack me, what do you think is going to happen to the person that moderates the entire channel and has the ultimate power? Because I like, like hanging out with you guys. I don't know. In the end, Spurs fans, no matter what happens, one, we can still win the series. Don't give up hope. But two, this is still a great season for us. The second best team in the Western Conference. If the Spurs do lose to the Thunder, don't lose sight of where we were to start this season. A play-in team. That's where people had us, is a play-in team winning 41 games, a 500 team, to where we are. And there's a lot of good that's coming with this team. Now, the Thunder are going to be a problem for us the next 10 years. They've got a lot of young players. Somehow, to the Thunder fans, I don't know how the hell you guys still have so many draft picks, but you have the 12th and 17th pick, I believe, in this coming draft. I think you're still reaping benefits from the Paul George trade, which was the worst trade in freaking one of the worst trades in NBA history. The Clippers gave up so much. They gave up SJ and a bazillion picks for Paul George, who has done nothing. Whatever people trade for Paul George. Am I a mathematician? I'm pretty good at math. I need to be good at math. Anyway, that's all I got. Thank you. Thank you all that were here tonight. Thank you to any that subscribed to the channel. Thank you to those of you that were cool, whether you were a Spurs fan or a Thunder fan. When you guys are cool and just hanging out in the chat and keeping, just having fun, that's when I'm having fun too. I mean, I had fun, but I obviously would have preferred the ending was a little different. That's all I got. Thank you all. Please hit the thumbs up on the way out. It does still help the channel. On behalf of myself and the couch contingent, what you gonna do when TSR Sports runs wild on you? See you Sunday night. Go Spurs, go!